Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Session 5. My lip is slightly swollen and it's freaking me out. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Weird pause. Herpes.
It's, I'm sorry, like it
Got the herpely-derpelies.
It crept into my head and now I'm just like,
It's 100% some form of herpes simplex. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's entirely possible, but
If it makes you feel better, your camera's gotten kind of grainy, so you can't even tell.
the curious thing, well, I don't know why my camera's going grainy.
It's your
It's whatever.
stream.
Anyways,
You're using up all your bandwidth.
I know.
Is it supposed to be in actual live? Because it's still showing a stream is starting soon.
No,
Uh,
it swapped for me. You might have to refresh.
Might have to refresh. You're probably still on the old one because I did have to take the stream
Just
down.
refresh and it's still doing it.
Mine shows it's live.
Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Anyways,
Okay, I don't know what it was doing. It was stuck on like playing a loop of video.
we are sans a Jacob Benson at the moment. He will be joining us shortly. Actually, it's taken me long enough to get everything fixed, so he's probably going to join us in like 5 or 10 minutes. I would not
I
be
don't think
surprised.
there's any audio. Oh no, this is muted.
Is he though?
Is he though? I don't know. I have
understood
no
that
idea.
reference.
But for now, we're just gonna go and not worry about it. I'm gonna do this lightly. So since we're running a little bit late, how about we just go ahead and jump into things and play some D&D? You guys cool with that?
Yeah, let's go, bro.
All right, fantastic.
Alright.
So let us start off with a little bit of a recap for Session 4 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Cursed by an elder ruin, you found yourselves facing off against a trio of manticores, and while you were able to swiftly fell 2, it was not without sustaining injuries. Ashes, in particular, was brought within an inch of his life, and as his blood flowed, a collection of mist and fog began to coalesce around him. The third manticore took to the air and attempted to utilize its tail spines to defeat you at range. It succeeded in pinning Matashtai with a number of spines, knocking him unconscious. But the rest of
he
you
attacked me.
were able to fell the beast shortly after. After reviving Matashtai, the mist around Ashes suddenly shifted into the form of a dark man wearing bright green robes. He introduced himself as Am, and questioned you about your intentions within the dungeon. After a short conversation, he left you on friendly terms, though you suspected him of being a vampire. Weary, you opted to retreat from Undermountain and report back to Vajra Safar at Blackstaff Tower, but not before having Obaya remove the cursed sword from Ash's grip, an endeavor that briefly prevented Ashes from utilizing his wereform. Later, Vajra revealed that she was not truly interested in the faux vampires and had merely sought an excuse to get you into the dungeon. At the mention of Am, she suggested that you avoid the individual if possible, but if you were to meet again, that you be on your best behavior. Situation resolved, you decided to return to the lifted spirits and take some much-needed rest. Bones was still cursed by the Elder Ruin, and Ashes still unable to manifest his wereform. That is where we find ourselves. It is Uktar the 15th, Jay? 14th? 15th? Help me out
It
here.
is currently the
It's one of them dare days.
well, it depends on did the day change when we came out?
Yeah. They
Then it is the
definitely
15th.
changed. So take a quick look. Yeah, definitely came out.
Yep. Like if the day changed within the time we came out, then it is definitely the 15th.
Yeah. And I think at this point, right, so you guys came out, it was the 15th, you met with Vajra relatively early in the morning, you came back, basically crashed for 8 hours, and then you decided you were going to hang out for the rest of the night, and then take a second day off. Is that what the plan was?
Yeah,
you guys were doing downtime
opportunity.
activities?
I
Or
guess
were
we're
you
now
doing
getting
downtime
opportunity.
stuff
Wanted our hit
during
dice
the
back.
evening, like the afternoon, evening, and then sleeping for full 8 hours, and then going back on the 16th?
Okay, so I thought we were going back in 24 hours after we came out to let us everything clear.
Sure.
But Jacob says he wants to take 2 full days.
I think all
Why do you
Jacob's
want to take
intention.
2?
I think all
Yes.
his intention is to just make sure that you're uncursed. Jake or Ashes can use his were form, and that everyone is fully. Oh no, that's the other thing. He wanted to
wanted hit
to try and
dice.
get hit dice back. So yeah, he
No,
wanted
he
to try and
says,
do 2
I
full
was
rests.
expecting 48 hours with 2
Yeah,
full...
that's what I'm saying. He was wanting 2 full rests because he wanted hit dice back. So that was Ezra's suggestion, right? But Ezra can be overruled by the majority party if you so deem it. So
I
what is
would
the
like
plan?
all my hit dice back. If we're not gonna get all of them back, I would like to hang out.
Okay, so we can quick mark real quick that you came out the morning of the 15th. So you get a long rest that evening. And then the next day, so the 16th, right, is going to be another nothing day. And then you guys are going to get back on a regular schedule at that point. You're going to sleep the night of the 16th and go back in the morning of the 17th. Yeah? Sound about right?
Yeah.
Good to me.
Okay.
How much is it to hire? So here's my question right now for our downtime activities.
Yeah.
How much is it to hire just like a level 1 cleric supporter just to follow us around? They don't got to do anything. Just like,
So-
after
Just
5...
throw out some healing words.
So
Yeah.
to get like a hireling, well, keep in mind like a level 1 has like 2 spell slots, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah,
So-
but we can level them out pretty quick.
No, not
Let's
so much.
find multiple
They don't-
level.
They don't
clerics.
level up if they're staying
also
in
get
the back
less
and not doing
experience.
anything.
Okay, look, their
If
job
all
is to
they
cast
do
save-
is they come forward and they go, "Oh, you defeated all the bad things," and then they walk forward and they go, "Here is one of my 2 healing spells." They get like 5 experience.
Their job is to cast 1 Sacred Flame. This is the Pokemon leveling
Yeah,
activity.
one sacred flame and then
Got
run to safety.
Correct, yes.
No.
Run behind the werewolf.
There
To
is a
save-
reason. There is a reason, right, why only semi-seasoned adventurers delve into Undermountain. That is because this place has a storied history of slaughtering those who go within it. Right? So, one, just getting someone to come down here, period, is probably going to be a pretty penny. And 2, you're not going to get a level 1 anything to
Look,
come down
we're
here.
gonna give them a bunch of exposure, okay? We're gonna pay
Oh
them.
God, really?
Fantastic. You just made 95% of the internet hate us with that singular
Wow.
phrase.
Just wow.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm one of
I
them.
love it.
I hate you. Fuck you.
What's
Okay.
what are you lawful good or some bullshit?
I don't have an alignment actually. Probably-
So here's the
Probably was
deal though.
pretty
Like
neutral.
if you all are legitimately interested in hiring someone
A
or
vast-
finding hirelings or things like that, right? You can, as a downtime activity, what you can do is you can start putting out feelers, right? You can contact people to basically start asking around, that type of thing.
Okay,
think
here's
we
my
can do it.
here's my secondary question. Wand of Healing Word or Healing Touch.
Sure, those types of things.
Can I find one of those, and how much is it?
Is it on the current shop list?
I mean, no, but it's the City of Wonder.
It is. So, as a downtime activity, you can start to go about that process.
Okay.
So there's actually pretty good rules for it too. In I want to say it's in Xanathar's.
City of Wonder.
Everything I want to see.
We got the downtime activity. So it's buying a magic item, right? So it's trying to discover a magic item. Now, a wand of like cure wounds or a wand of like healing word doesn't exist, does it? Like that's not a thing.
I don't think any divine spells are ever wand.
Yeah. But I don't feel like there's any reason why they shouldn't be some sort of item with those types of capabilities, whether it's a wand or an amulet or what have you.
Restore at dawn, like
yeah. Something simple like that, right? Same thing as like a wand of magic missiles. So what I would say is, let's read through some of this stuff. It sounds like you will have to put out feelers, right? To try to find an item like this. But there's no guarantee of this.
Okay. Feel away. I task Anastas.
Alright. Oh, so you're gonna make Anastas do it? Right? Okay, so that's actually a good note to bring up. So
yes, I task him.
Sine will actually come to you and basically approach you about Anastas and basically say that there's no real position for him at the Lifted Spirits, right? Or for them, sorry, at the Lifted Spirits. So Sine will say he can find Anastas something to do, something to keep busy, right? But because there's no position for them, I keep doing that, they're not going to accrue experience, right? There's still going to be a burden on resources. They'll still require payment, that type of thing.
Wasn't the idea that he was going to be like use his powers to provide some kind of entertainment?
So the question being, right, is you all as the owners of the tavern, right, have to come up with a position for them to fill.
Okay. Runner of errands.
Okay. So this doesn't have to be something that we have to hash out on stream right now, right? We can talk about this in the Discord, that type of thing, and come up with like a little game plan, and then you all talk to Sine about it and talk to Anastas about it and see if Anastas is even interested in this, right? Because this is still the caveat of like, do they want to work for you, or do they just kind of want to get the hell out of Dodge, that type of thing, right? So, let's say for now, right, that this gets resolved during this downtime period before you all go back into the dungeon, and we can think about ideas of what we want that to be, whether that's the runner of errands, or if Anastas becomes kind of your go-to person for sending on investigations or searching for magic items or those types of things.
Man,
or if you have Anastas
were still around.
Say what?
If only Tulip and Aster were around, he'd be perfect for getting info for the Cromerian Flower Detective Agency.
They probably would be perfect for it, yes.
Now he runs errands. He's the special assistant to the group.
I'm gonna reiterate, Anastas is a they. Heads up. Bam. Thanks.
Okay,
Please
whatever.
That's not just to you. That's to literally Jay, Mitch, and you back to back to back. All
I don't really care
and I've done it
about
like
the
twice. So.
Feelings, I'll be honest with you.
Say what?
He seems like a nice guy, so I think he'll be happy with his job.
They are insistent on you using the proper pronouns. Just saying. So, after that, is there anything else that y'all want to do with the downtime or anything like that?
I can't think of.
I know Ezrah and Ashes met with Fala and did the whole potions thing. So Fala is going to check on your potions over the next 10 day. And then, other than that,
And also, I mean, I know we had like.
Are you wanting to actually try to like send out feelers on searching for a magic item, a healing magic item?
Yes.
Okay, so to do that, I looked up the rules for it real quick. To do that, you're gonna have to spend 100 gold, and it takes at least 1 work week to try to like talk your way into the right circles, that type of
Is that a guarantee that you get it?
Because it's not like going to a magic shop. It's people like nobles own these items, or auctions happen for these items, those types of things. So you have to basically send someone out to go track this type of stuff down.
Is that a guarantee that you'll find the item?
It's a guarantee that you're gonna find. So the way the rules are set up is no, it's not a guarantee. I think that's dumb though. I think if you're gonna spend the money, then you should have the guarantee of finding the thing. The way it works in Xanathar's is that it's basically the more money and more time you spend, the better chance you can find a high quality item. But basically what I'm doing is as long as it's under a certain tier of item, you can find it with 100 gold and a week of expense. Beyond that, though, right, you're still gonna have to buy the item, and that might require something else.
Okay.
So,
Sexual
whereas, right, like just buying things off of the magic item list that you guys have access to, just buying off of that, that's basically the social circles you're already in, right? The people you already know, Raynair and Vajra and Laerol and those individuals, those are the people that are basically giving you access to these items, right? Because you know a person that knows a person, that type of scenario.
Right.
Okay, whatever. I give somebody 100 gold and task them.
Okay. So if you
Task.
want to just like drop it off with Sine, right? Sine is basically your steward and will try to accommodate whatever scenario you need to have happen. Probably Nastus is gonna get passed with this type of thing, right? So fair warning. Well, actually, Sine will come to you and say, will ask, is it safe to task, because all the other people have duties, they have jobs that they're doing, right? Is it safe to task Anastas with this?
Yeah, probably.
Or is
if
Anastas
it's
just
not-
going to run off with the 100 gold?
If it's not, I guess every other changeling ever is dying immediately.
Oh, is that the plan? Wow. You guys
Roll
don't,
intimidation.
you don't take potential
Pretty messed
betrayal
up.
very well, do you guys? Hello, Jake. How's it going?
Greetings.
Hi-yo.
Yes, please task the special assistant to the party with this.
Okay, so Sine will approach Anastas, and you guys are there for like a day and a half, right? Getting the 2 full days of rest and everything like that. So this goes on kind of as you are watching, right? You get to kind of see these interactions. So Anastas will take it upon themselves to begin to head out into the city, start to meet people and ask questions, etc., etc. And that's what you're not paying Anastas 100 gold to go do this. You're basically giving Anastas 100 gold to grease palms and get into social events and etc., etc. Right?
I figured.
Which I imagine he can do fairly easy considering
They can
their
do it
occupations. All right.
fairly easy, yes. So, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. So, I think unless you all want to do anything else, that's it for downtime. Bones, you went to see Embrick and Avi about making stuff. Actually,
We did that.
Yeah, this is as good a time as any. Let's do this real quick. How many different sets of bones do you have?
How many different sets do I have?
So I know you got a couple of different bones while we were in Undermountain. You got the You got the stinger, the carapace stinger.
I
off
have
of the...
I have 2 different species. I have a wyvern stinger and a 20 wyvern teeth, and then I have manticore tail spikes, manticore front claws, and manticore humeruses.
Okay.
Humeri?
Humeri?
I don't know what the plural of humerus is. Probably just humorous.
Do me a favor, right? Do a bone carving check on all of them real quick.
Just like a mass check?
No. Let's. You can do one for each real quick. And this doesn't have to be. We're not going to review this, and we're not going to call out absolutely everything. But you can roll a check real quick,
2,
and then not jot
4,
down
5.
right what the results
So
are.
I have 5 different things. I should make 5
Yeah,
checks.
5 checks. Yep.
Okay.
So for those that are interested, right? Zach and I have worked out some bone crafting rules, very
Some pretty
basic
good
to
materials.
start off with. Ooh, dang! Those are some pretty good rolls. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is that? That's gonna be.
Just going straight down the line. That is. I'm bringing up the sheet right now.
That's an uncommon, a very rare, a common, and then 2 rares. So that's pretty good. And now, obviously, as a heads up, Zach, you can downgrade, right? You can use a item, like a very rare, for what you would need a rare, right? Or you can use a rare for an uncommon. Okay? It doesn't take exact. In fact, better quality, just better thing. It's whatever. So.
Okay.
All right. So we have that. Is there anything else that needs to happen as far as that goes? Nope. I think we're good. So it is the morning of the 16th, and you all are fully rested. Bones is no longer cursed by the Elder Curse, or by the Elder Rune. Ashes is now able to tap into his wear powers, right? And
Take
you
this
all
card
have,
from me. I don't know how to get rid of it.
You all have all your hit dice. Okay, let me check real quick. Where is it? Is it not a? Yeah, it's in macros, right?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It is. I'm gonna do a recall. Recall that. Gone?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Okay. And there we go. A nice little tool, I like that. So, the morning, Uktar the 16th, you all rise from your slumbers, go about your morning rituals. You find there is a frost on the ground and coating the surfaces of the buildings around in Waterdeep. Quote unquote, right? Winter is coming. So I assume that's probably not a popular phrase to say anymore because everyone's like, "Hey, pitchforks and torches." Like right?
I'm sorry your dragon show sucked.
Sorry, it really ended up crappy. But it was fun to get there,
Shut
right?
up, don't patronize me.
Don't patronize you.
Oh,
fucks.
Jesus.
Alright, so assuming nothing else happens, you make your way off to the Yawning Portal. And
Yes, we
down
go.
below
We go.
to the dungeon of the Mad
We go.
Mage. Everyone, please
Okay.
deduct 1 gold as basically as Durnan charges you yet again to descend
I'd like to
into the
deduct.
depths.
He's gonna make his money.
I'd like to deduct 100 copper, please.
Sure, he doesn't care. Fun.
This is not in defiance. I just don't want to have copper.
I just don't want to carry the 100 copper. Yeah, sure, I
Yeah.
get you. Durnan does not mind people bringing bags of pennies to pay for getting into Undermountain.
Yo, cash is cash, yo.
He don't care. All right then. If that is the case, let us delve into the dungeon. Okay, so we're going to turn off our session music and we're going to turn on our floor music. We're going to make our way downtown, walking fast. This is past.
Moving fast and I'm homebound. We just got a copyright right.
Oh, we did it in 30 seconds.
That's fair enough.
Okie dokie. So, you all descend below into the depths, and as you do, I need someone to roll me. Actually, Bones, it was you who came up with the idea, so roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Roll to
11.
survive.
Wow, that's shocking with a +8.
That is the DC for your
Wow.
secret door.
To like see it or
No, if it remains.
So that's the DC for your secret door, right? What I'm
So
rolling
roll to
now
see if
is
it still
basically a
existed.
general perception to see if anybody else who came down here, any creatures passing by, etc., noticed it and did anything.
That's an unfortunate DC.
Okay. So, you find the secret door lies
It's fucked off.
already tipped up and open.
Mm.
So let me pull that aside. There you go. So
Well,
yeah,
that don't seem
someone has found your little like twine attached to the back of the bent axe, right? And has already opened the secret door, and the secret door remains open, right? You take a look, and there's a piton wedged deep into one of the hinges, right? And the twine and bent axe are nowhere to be found.
I mean, it was bound to happen. I guess the question is now, do we go back up north and look around more? Or there's two other directions we could definitely go. Wow, there's a lot of maps south.
There's a lot of map south.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of map north. You got, I mean,
Yep. Where
The
do you want to go,
dungeon-
guys?
the dungeon is huge, so you guys still got plenty of time.
Well, nothing I needs really on this level. So I'm looking to go down if we can find that.
Matashtai just wants to get into the thick of things.
Well, we don't know.
I should remind you all that the further down you go, the harder things get.
What?
So-
No way. That's
just Jeremy's way of saying, hey, you might want to grab some experience before you get too big for your britches.
Yeah,
That's not how things go.
don't like. I mean, you guys do what you want, but if you start just rushing down levels, it's
I'll
probably
say-
gonna turn real ugly real quick.
Let's check around south and see what's down there.
We
Okay.
could stop by those statues again and see if we might have figured out something with them. I have no idea if there's anything.
Did you think about it at all, or
I mean,
just thinking
I
it'll
kinda
come
thought
this
for a
time when you
second
walk
that
by?
The key that we found might do something down there, but turned out that was the key to our dried
A
heart.
box of heart.
Always fun.
Heart-shaped
Right.
box.
So as I'm still gonna, I hadn't gotten to this part yet, but I'm going to narrate it because Jake's mouth is full with what is that? Is that burrito? So no,
Looks like a burrito.
It
It's
looks like a
totally-
burrito. Oh, it's a Jimmy
sub.
John's sub.
oh
It's a
there you
Jimmy
go.
John's song.
Yeah. All right. So you all see as you kind of gather yourselves and you're now within Undermountain, right? And you're preparing to head out. You see Ezrah raise his hands and cast mage armor upon himself. And as he does this, you see, you hear this whir and click, right? And there's this little brief flash of light from somewhere within his robes, and then you see his vitiligo kind of like flare across his skin, and sizzle just slightly, like with this kind of like electric pop. And that's that.
Okay.
So
Huh.
his skin just like lit up randomly.
Well,
And
you've
his little
seen his
magic
skin
device.
alight whenever he casts a spell, right? His vitiligo tends to like shimmer.
Yeah, but
Right.
like, did he cast a spell?
He did cast mage armor, right? But there,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't the same type of thing, right? Normally there's just like a little glow about his skin. This was like a sizzle and a pop and like a flare of light.
Hmm.
You all right,
Okay.
buddy? Is that normal? Does that happen?
I'm good. I'm just testing things out. Thank you though.
All right.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's go down the main corridor then.
Okay, guys, go ahead and start moving yourselves that direction.
Remember to use your arrows, because if you try to pick up your token with your mouse, it's going to shit the bed.
It might
Okay.
be a little bit better now, but it's probably still preferable to use your arrows.
I'm just gonna keep on moving for now because I don't think we're gonna like take a lot of time in this opening area. So I'm just gonna kind of move up to the pillory
That's
section.
pretty much
Yep.
what I'm doing as well.
So, actually, like, as you guys get kind of close to this midsection, right? Something of note, the Kinku skeleton that was on the
Yeah.
floor and pointing towards the south, it's
Mm-hmm.
still there,
Mhm.
but its head isn't.
Interesting.
Probably the rats again.
Before you, right at the stairs here, where you had fought the bugbears and the intellect devours, upon the ground there's still the stain of blood, right, from their deaths, but the corpses are gone.
Interesting.
Jeremy, if I were to check anything, like see how this one was also how this one was a door?
Yep.
Is there anything that seems similar between this statue and this statue?
Roll me a perception check.
I shall perceive. Poorly.
They're of two completely different things.
Fair enough.
They're you
Which statues? Why were you checking specific statues?
Because
all
the
kind of
bird,
like once
the
over
bird
them.
skeleton is pointing at that one.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
The Birdman points at that one, so I'm assuming.
Birdman cometh.
Okay, can I take the end of my spear, and I'm gonna go back to the statue that we know is a doorway
Eyes.
to the other room, right? Like it has the
Mhm.
eyes and stuff. I'm gonna
Sure.
tap it with my spear. Does it sound hollowish?
Roll me perception.
Okay.
Dunk, 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 dunk. And you like do the wall right next to it. Dunk, 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 dunk. Sounds the same.
Sounds the same. Okay.
All right, I got nothing.
Let me
I
see
will
if I got
say,
any.
I will say this, right? You all have found a couple of quote unquote secret doors at this point, and they have all been pretty much exceptionally well made, right? They're all well hidden. They're all placed in such a way that they are difficult to perceive, right? What you all are doing, mind you, is how you go about finding those things. But the lack of something Who knows?
Would you say
Also-
there's lots of dust around here and stuff?
Actually, through this particular hall, not so much. There are sections of the dungeon, right? When you all were in the north, right around the spiders, that type of thing, that was very, very dusty. Like there didn't seem to be a lot of foot traffic, that type of thing. But through here, it's actually pretty well worn, right? There's clearly a lot of people that come through here. This being the main entry into Undermountain from the Yawning Portal.
Okay. All right, last attempt, I promise. Can I light up a candle? And I want to slowly move the candle around each of these statues and
Around
see if the flame
Each
starts.
of the statues?
Yep, it's gonna take me a little bit.
It's gonna that'll take a long a bit. Just saying. Like if you take a torch and you're like, I shine it at each of the statues, that takes a minute.
No, I'm looking
right?
to see if
But like
anything's moving
taking
the
a
flame.
candle and like very meticulously like trying to look for lines and shadows and
Fine
depth
tooth
and thing
comb.
like that. That might take
sorry.
like
I guess I don't have to do all of them. I want to do the one that Kenku's pointing at.
Yeah, okay. So that's being more specific.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that is the case, you can make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
This is now 4 d20s.
So it's a very big, ugly fresco of a horrible boar man creature pig thing with these little wings that obviously could not support its gluttonous form, right? It's horrendous. You get right up on it. It's
Nowfish.
very gross. You swear, right? There is detail to this thing that is kind of terrifying, right? You almost like you'll find yourself like really staring in at one particular piece, and it almost looks like out of the corner of your eye another part will start moving. Okay. And if you press its third nipple, a door slides open.
What? So just to be clear,
So-
Matt's over here pushing nipples.
Basically, like you see through the candlelight, right? Using it to try to judge the depth of shadows and look for lines and cracks and things like that, right? You just barely, faintly, almost miss it, right? But you see just this slightest indentation, and it calls to you, and you just instinctually just poke, and you hear this as this door just slides out of the way.
I smack ashes.
Right. Revealing beyond it, right? This at first finished, polished tunnel that just suddenly cuts jaggedly into open, shorn rock.
That's concerning.
Like, okay, when you say shorn, does it look like something was clawing through here, or is it shorn as in just not cut?
Like someone just took a
crafted.
pickaxe and dig it out, dig it out.
rough hewn.
Okay.
Rough hewn. All right.
Okay.
Well,
I like the question, right? Because I mean, it could be one or it could be the other.
Yeah, no, if this looks like something was fucking clawing its way through here, I don't know that I want to go down anymore.
Ashes, we'll go ahead and.
So as you look, right, Bones, you can bring yourself back here if you're interested, or if you just want to hang out there, you can.
Hey Bones, we found a thing.
If we're going in, I'll
The
come back.
floor slopes slightly downwards, and the entire tunnel that you can see before you is slick with moisture. You immediately get hit with the stench of sewage.
Close it up.
Close up this
Close it.
sewage line.
Or go down
I
there.
mean, it's got to be hidden for a reason.
Yeah, because it's a sewage line.
Why would you have a hidden sewage line behind a statue?
So nobody messes with the poop.
I'm sorry, is that a problem with you guys
Yeah,
here? Like,
Do your people just mess with poop?
My people don't. You talk to Ezra about that.
What?
Ezra, do your people mess with poop?
Not that I'm aware of. That sounds more like Ash's territory.
Ashes.
all right, we might mess
Okay.
with poop a little bit, but that's for that's just for tracking. I swear.
It's just those. They can't smell me coming. I gotta blend in.
All right, well, go down there and check then. See what's going on.
All right, let's check. Let's take a look. Ashes, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
So,
By all
I'm-
means.
I'm not going first.
so the tunnel curves south and eastwards, and it slowly slopes, descends downwards the entire time.
I'm gonna take my sash. I'm just my face.
So you, because it stinks, right? It's
Yeah.
pretty putrid. You cover your mouth, head in.
Going in.
Sounds awesome.
And I can't remember. You do stealth. We're like always passively stealthing, right?
Yeah, well, so I mean, I use your passive stealths, but if you're wanting to actively okay, I want to be super sneaky right now, you can roll me a stealth.
Okay. I want to be extra sneaks.
If I notice that they're trying to be super sneaky, I'll probably hang back because I have really cool armor. Unfortunately, it's very loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably shouldn't be an advantage, but super.
I'm not
sneaks.
going in the poop unless there's something to be had.
Not going in the poop.
There's no poop yet.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so Matashtai begins to creep forward, right? And you do a decent job, but the footing is slick, right? There's a time or two where you kind of slide, and part of your hip will slam into the side of a part of the rubble or something like that. So you can tell, right? You're trying to be stealthy, but you're not 100% there.
I'm
So.
killing it.
Matashtai and Ashes take a pause for me. Bones and Ezra, you're both just waiting at the entrance? Okay. Sounds like plan.
I'm gonna come in, god damn it, but I'm gonna be very
you
far
do,
behind.
You do you. I'm just confirming, right? Because
What do I see?
It's concerning looking for. Looks like poop.
what you see is, at the end of the passage, you find a partially flooded room. Foul sewer water laps at the base of the eastern wall. In the northwest corner of the room, which you can just barely see over here, okay, in a slight alcove stands a statue of a fish man. One that you... similar to one that you have seen before. But it is submerged up to its chest in sewer water. The statue itself emits a dim purple radiance, this little faint purple glow, and its head is spun around, facing away from you. And you see,
almost
Like its
Yeah,
head is
Mac.
turned from its body. Like
yeah,
someone
it's like
broke
head,
its neck?
its chest is facing towards you, and its head is spun around the other direction. And then you can see, right, it has the multiple arms, and two of them are well, so all of them are visible above the surface of the water, but one, the top right, is shorn off and is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Do
So he's
any
kind
of
of
the
looking.
hands-
And you said he's got a purple radiance to him.
Yeah, there's a
White.
faint purple glow around this fish man.
Does he have a box too?
Ezra.
Yeah, not holding anything. Ezra's
got no
just at the
box.
back, just like...
What?
There's something magical about the statue.
And
Please join us in the poop.
I don't know magic.
Ezra will slowly shuffle forward.
Do you want me to shoot it?
Okay, so how deep's the poop?
You can't really tell. So it's clearly.
I have a spear.
It's very okay. If you
I'm
sorry,
if you want to
it's
stick the spear in, sure.
Whoa,
so,
Jeremy, whoa.
But before you do that, right, you can tell the way that the water is kind of sloshing, right? This end, the end that you all are at, is more shallow than the western side. Okay. Do you want to stick the spear in?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how deep it is.
And it just gets deeper.
I'm gonna get some like Ebola on the tip of my spear for the next fight.
You didn't have to.
All right. So you can see, right up here on this eastern wall, the water is just barely touching the walls. So where you're at, where you stick the spear down, it's only about a foot deep, right? But if you poke around here, it starts to seems like it deepens about a foot every 10 feet.
Foot every 10 feet, huh?
Yeah.
Matashtai, as you kind of like go poking around in the muck, right? I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. Something I'm not good at. So I'm glad it's always me.
Oh, good. 0.
Yep.
So,
Oh no.
you suddenly... Oh, my goodness.
I take 16 fucking
You
damage.
suddenly feel
Fucking
this
water.
wrenching, mind-numbing
Fuck this,
pain
I'm out.
in
Nope,
your
we're
head.
done here.
And, like, blood... You basically, like, you have an aneurysm, right?
No.
Like, blood just splurts from your nose.
We're going back
and
up top. We're gonna
you
rest, and then
cry
we'll try this
out.
again, I guess. No, I'm done with this.
So Matashtai, okay, yeah. So Matashtai immediately just like turns, clutches his head. You see blood streaming out of his nose, and he just rushes by all of you.
Nope, I'm leaving. Bye. Gonna go take a nap.
That is like 100 gold worth of potions right there to fix.
Nope, I am leaving the dungeon. I'm going to go sleep for a day.
We're leaving the dungeon.
I am 10 feet into the dungeon. I just took 16 damage. No.
Drink
thank
some
you.
potions.
No, I'm not drinking potions for
That's
that.
the answer to everything.
Oh god. Okay.
So what's going on with Ash's Bones and Ezra as Matashtai basically just runs out of the rough-hewn secret passage?
Please
it's
just drink some
clearly not-
potions. Can we not waste the entire day?
Bones, are you gonna follow him and
Yes,
suggest
I'm
that?
following. And
Marsa Bones
suggesting-
follows.
Yeah.
How are
right?
we wasting the day? We're not on any timetable.
Ashes, Ezra, what are y'all doing?
Ezra would step forward and try to ascertain what the fuck just happened.
Sure. Okay. So you step forward.
I don't know
Up to
how
the
accurate people are with their positions at this point. So
Hurtful Poop River. I think everyone's pretty close. Like I think Ashes has been given multiple opportunities to follow, but hasn't done so yet. So I think Ashes is still up there, right?
Yeah,
Bones
I was
and
labeling
Matashtai have rushed
the-
out of the room. So Ezra, you come up to the surface, and I need to make an.
I just read the name. Whoever put that there.
Hurtful
God
Poop
damn it.
River. Ezra, I need you to make intelligence saving throw.
Can I use my reaction to just yank him away from the? Oh, never mind. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. So kind of your guard up, right? You come forward and you're prepared to kind of like you see this the statue that's emitting this faint purple glow, right? And you're kind of like you begin to open yourself to the arcane, right, with the intention of trying to like figure out what's going on, and then you feel this psychic assault, right? Come at you. So with a success, you take half the damage. That's a really high roll.
Damn,
Sorry.
Jeremy.
I apologize. So you take, what is that?
And
7?
sorry.
Yeah, so you take 7 psychic damage, and I need you to roll me a perception check
Oh, wow.
at advantage.
Doesn't make it any better.
Oh, no, it does not.
Oh, good lord, no.
Ashes, you can also roll a perception check because you are you're there. I'm assuming you're not just like not
Yeah,
looking at
I'm
anything.
still like trying to figure
You're
out.
trying to figure out what's going on.
These rolls tonight, guys.
So,
Hey, I have my
Ezra-
intelligence saving throw down.
Ezra, you're just kind of blinded by the pain, right? Even though you fended off the brunt of the assault, right? You're still just blinded by this psychic energy. Ashes, you see just a faint ripple in the water.
I will throw my hand crossbow to myself with my tail, my prehensile tail, and shoot at the
Right.
ripple.
Shoot at the ripple. Okay, make a attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay, get ready to run.
Here.
Where is my crossbow? There. it is.
Ezra's already stepping away.
Disadvantage. Yeah, because that's the idea. If something pops out, I'm planning on fucking running. Okay, never mind. Maybe not.
So you real quick, right? You see this ripple and you're just like, oh, and you toss yourself this light crossbow, right? Fire off a shot towards the ripple, and you see a moment later, right, that the area where you saw the ripple, the water just sloshes and thrashes wildly for a moment.
Can I'm assuming it's too like splishy and splashy to make out anything.
So yeah,
It's just
as far as you can
splashy.
see, it's still just water. But Ezra rushes past you, right, trying to get away from whatever this is. What is going on out in the hall with Matashtai and Bones?
Look, Matt, just drink some potions. We have like 70 of them.
This is a stupid expense when we could just return and rest.
Look, when you leave, when you take out the predators of an area, other stuff moves in.
We've been gone for 2 days.
And the door was open.
Like, I mean, he doesn't
And
like meta. He is right. We could come back and just lose more HP to something else that comes that's bigger.
sure, yeah, absolutely. Probably not 5 feet in.
I mean, yeah.
I will drink the potions. I'm just saying this is a stupid expense.
So Matashtai and Bones are out in the hall arguing. Ezra, do you continue rushing out?
Ezra isn't really rushing, but
Okay.
he as
Just
soon
trying
as
to-
the crossbow came out, he was just like, "All right."
Trying to break line of sight,
Cool.
trying to get
Yeah,
out
I
of
just
out
had
of the
to
way.
mention
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Good deal.
Don't
Proud of
start. Don't hold up.
150 gold because you guys didn't want to
Hold up.
spend 10 minutes of RP just going up and sleeping.
Hold up. Before you chug 15 potions in an instant, Ashes, what are you doing?
Oh, the second that I see that I'm not going to be able to figure out what it is, I'm going to be right behind Ezra.
Okay, so this thrashing, like clearly you've done something, right? So, but there's this thrash and slosh of water, so you're gonna just be like, oh nope, screw it, and
Yeah,
go with Ezra.
dude. With my
All right.
allies also gone, yeah, I'm not about to I'm not about to go into the hurtful poop river.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
I mean,
Hit it, though.
we can go rest if you want to go rest. It's fine.
so Ezra and Ashes, make your way out, right? In reaction to what you all are doing, and you come out to find Bones and Matashtai arguing over the situation. And so what say ye? What resolution do we find? What do we achieve?
I spent 150 golds to stay in here.
Okay, sounds like a plan. All right. All right, so Ezra and Ashes, make your way back out into the hall if that's what y'all are doing. And then, what's the plan? Hello.
Close that room up and ignore it forever?
Yeah, definitely.
Are
Close
you
it
guys
forever.
actually gonna close the door?
Mm-hmm.
So you find on the basically on the back outer edge of this secret door, there is another trigger that you can touch that will reseal the door, if that is what you want to do.
Yeah, seal that bitch. I don't want to have anything to do with it ever again.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, then I guess we will continue.
Not
Where would you
that
like to go?
way.
Do you guys want to go left or down?
Let's go down.
Okay, well, down. So down is definitely has markings
yeah.
of Xanathar. We saw that the first time we were here.
There's
Definitely
Yeah.
markings of what? Jeremy spoke over you.
Xanathar.
I'm
Oh,
the DM.
Xanathar.
I occasionally speak. I apologize. There's on that wall. It says, certain death, and there's a arrow pointing to the south.
Well, I don't want to certainly die. Let's go left.
Well, if I know, okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Left is, as I recall, like more statues.
So as you come over to this little left hallway, right, you see a long hall stretching out before you. There are niches, each a few feet deep, that line the north and south walls. You can see within the nearest ones to you, you can see mounted on the back of the walls are large oval glass mirrors set in heavy stone frames. Can't see all of them going down the hall, but the ones that you can see into all have these glass mirrors.
Glass
And about
mirror.
halfway down the hall, you see a burnt out, blackened end of a torch.
That looks like I'm gonna get hurt when I walk.
Thought you were all gung ho, my dude.
I walk in.
Okay.
Alright, we go.
Do
What's
I
happening?
explode from the visions of looking at myself? In some deep,
You
dark
look within
eldritch
you
abyss?
look within the
I see
mirrors
all the
and,
horrors of my mind.
and most of the mirrors that you're standing in between are relatively dusty. Right, there's small cobwebs in the corners.
Would
They
you like
don't-
an intelligence saving throw?
They don't look like they have been touched.
God.
All right, I'm gonna keep walking forward. I'm gonna. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like traps, bones. You know traps. What would the trap look like in here?
I don't know. What do traps look like? We haven't found any traps. Plates? A bunch of plates.
Usually hidden.
Looking for plates. All right,
Shall
I'm gonna walk
check
forward,
for-
tapping the ground with my spear.
You want me to
I
look
look to
for
the
traps?
ceiling to see if there's any holes for spears to shoot down from.
I
Uh,
also assist.
Make perception checks if you're looking for traps.
Looking for traps.
Perceive.
Oh man, a 10 with a +8. God damn, I'm on fire.
Just killing it.
All right, you got a 10, a 17, and a 19. Pretty good. So you see, like, there's no small holes for darts or poisoned arrows to come out. There's no, like, tiles that seem shady or pressure plates. No traps that you can make out.
Okay. Promising.
What's going on with
But
these mirrors?
Matashtai-
Check out some of these mirrors. Oh,
Okay.
never mind. Matt's getting
No,
fucked up.
no, I was gonna say, Matashtai, you have gone slightly further down the tunnel, so you can see more of these niches, right? And each one continues to have this large oval glass mirror set in a heavy stone frame.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to one of these mirrors.
Go up to him.
Okay.
I'll look real hard at myself in it.
You look real hard at yourself in it. You are eyeing yourself up there, brother.
Is there anything different about me? Does mirror me look back at me with an evil glint in its eye?
Does he
Do
have
I
a mustache?
see shadows?
Oh,
Do I see
oh,
shadows
shit,
back behind me?
Hey, Jeremy. I cast thaumaturgy, and can I make somebody else's eyes look different or just my own?
I don't know. Click the thaumaturgy spell. Flames flicker, harmless tremors, instantaneous sound, cause an unlocked door or window to fly open, alter the appearance of your eyes
Damn
for
it.
1 minute.
That would have been real funny.
Let's try.
Yeah, I probably would have broken this mirror. All right. So nothing out of the ordinary.
Nope. Not that you can tell.
Kind of like lift the mirror off. Does it move?
No.
Just no.
No.
No, you cannot.
No. There's
Okay. Doesn't move.
nothing. Nope.
Is it a portal? Can you touch on it?
What if I put my spear behind it and just try and like pry a little bit? Does it like how adhered to the wall is it? Is it?
Oh no,
from,
it's right up on the wall. So it's a stone circular oval frame, kind of like built into the wall, right? With this oval glass in it. There's no like behind it.
Okay. All right. Find it weird that these have not been broken.
Try and break one. Away from me.
I don't need that bad luck. I've already been fucked on tonight. I would like to continue down the hallway.
Okay.
Looking at myself in each of these mirrors, do I change in any of them?
Roll me a perception check.
Or do I see things moving amongst the reflections?
I'd like to keep pace. I find it tedious to
As
move my token.
you and Ashes pass through this particular section of mirrors, it's not that you see like an evil twin or anything like that, but you swear for a second you see nothing in this northern mirror.
Evil.
All right. I definitely. Hey. Something weird about these mirrors. Swear there's nothing up in that one.
Alright, I look at it. I get real up close to it. I see anything?
You see your reflection.
It looks normal to me.
Did I see the not reflecting reflection?
Nope.
Or was that just Matt?
Just Matashtai.
If I was an evil mirror, that's what I'd do too. But let's.
Alright, hit it.
You hit it?
Hit it?
You hit it.
I don't want
I
to
think
hit
it
it. You hit it.
I think it looks normal. I don't need to hit it.
Okay.
Guys,
What?
I hit the mirror with my sword in a scabbard.
Okay.
Okay.
Your sword in your scabbard goes through the mirror, and there's a thud on the other side.
Oh, I didn't throw the son of a bitch.
No. I'm assuming you just like went like this,
Your sword's
right?
gone.
You just like poked into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The scabbard just basically like boom, it goes through the mirror and just boom.
Huh.
Do mirrors work different on your world?
Yes.
No, this is not.
Cannot be your question every time something happens.
Get used to it.
Does such and such work different? Damn. Fucking will kill myself.
Now there's no way I'm not gonna do it.
Right?
Jeez.
The worst thing you could have done was brought attention to it.
All right. So what's going on?
Ashes, you want to poke your head through that?
Not really,
Oh,
but I
wait.
mean, I'm assuming nobody else is. So
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
You're
I'll
out of
do it.
I'm just gonna like.
I'll poke my head through it. What's the odds that's another intelligence saving throw?
All right. So Matashtai
80%?
shoulders past Ashes, and what you grab the stone frame
Yeah,
and you
I'll just-
you like. You almost smash your face in on the other side of the mirror as you come through, right? This silvery film of an illusion or false mirror or what have you, right? And you see that there's just basically a small, not even a half a foot wide shelf hidden behind this mirror. So you basically like push your face in and almost immediately just like press up. It's just covered in cobwebs and dust in here. There's a small like shelving divider, like splitting it into two spaces.
It's like a medicine cabinet.
Kinda, yeah, but the door doesn't open. It just goes through.
Yeah, oh yeah, the
Yeah.
door is a magical transparent mirror.
Sure.
So there's
I
not,
pull out
like-
the ibuprofen.
so it's not like big enough for like a person to be in there or anything, right?
Well, the mirror is large enough for a small person to potentially like fit themselves in there, but it's very shallow on the inside, so you'd have to be a fucking stick to actually fit in there, you know?
And like it seals where the border of the mirror is.
Yeah, inside from what you can see, it follows the border of the mirror, right? There's not like more room inside than the mirror space covers.
Okay. Then I say nothing in here. We might want to check each of the mirrors and see if there's anything on the other side of them.
I've got 10 gold that one of them has a guillotine.
We'll check with your weapon.
Yeah, check with your sword, Ashes. It's made of silver, isn't it?
Yes, so I'm not going to check with my sword. Why don't you check with your 10-foot pole?
I value
Worst
my
case
10
scenario, it ends up being like
That's
a
actually a pretty good
9-foot
idea.
9'5" pole.
This is my second 10-foot pole. Are you gonna buy another one?
How much could a 10-foot pole possibly cost?
It's not much.
It's
Then
not
yes,
much. You
I
should
will
all
buy you-
probably invest in like 2 or 3 of those a piece. They're pretty decent investments.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I check with my 10-foot pole as we go. Every single one.
Okay. So do you guys want to backtrack to the mirrors that you passed already and start checking those?
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Let's check them all.
So Bones, you're doing 10-foot pole on each of the mirrors. So you go back to the 4 that you've already passed. Donk, 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 donk. Each of them is a glass mirror.
He doesn't have the. It's not an illusion. Okay. We continue checking.
Okay. So you check the. I'm just going to go as we go, right? So you check the one to the south of the false mirror, right? That one is also real. Doesn't seem to have a false mirror or illusion or anything. Okay. So you go ahead and move yourselves. You can move up to the next set of mirrors.
Okay.
I'll
Maybe.
make room.
Is that where Ashes is? I don't.
where
These are the
Matashtai
ones
is
we
now.
haven't checked yet.
Oh, it's so.
You start poking around. The mirror to the north, your 10-foot pole disappears part of the way into.
Okay.
Move it around, see if it hits anything.
I'm moving around to see if it hits anything.
You
It
hear
bumps.
5
So-
potions break.
So you, yeah, it just clatters out and spills across the ground. Good job, guys. So you do feel, yeah, you move it around a little bit and you bump into something, right? Bump into a wall, bump into the divider, right, of the shelving unit itself, or something akin to it. And then you bump into something else and you hear this kind of scraping as whatever you bump into kind of like pushes along the shelf itself.
Oh, goddamn it! All right.
These aren't wood shelves. These are made of stone.
Okay,
Make
I
sure you
put fucking.
just your head in first.
Okay, I put just my head in first. Just my face.
So you smush your face up into this small shelving unit. Your head gets
Yes.
chopped off by a guillotine.
All right. Well, I guess you guys, if you long rest, I can have another character ready.
But before that happens, you actually see on the lower portion of this shelving unit a bronze mask molded in the form of a wizened old man with crazed features.
Huh.
It's the Mad Mage.
That's weird. I take it.
We found his mask.
Ezrah, right? You are a scholar, a learned man. If you catch a glimpse of this, yes, you can basically immediately go, yeah, that's a representation of Halaster Blackcloak. They have
Cool.
they have like sketches and paintings and things like that of him in various history books.
Well, it's
Some
my
of-
representation now.
Some of them are a little bit more gaudy or have more flair than others. There's a particular one that's very Cthulhu-esque, and he's naked in it. But besides,
Yeah, that tracks.
so, yeah,
Okay, whatever. It's mine
Okay.
now.
yeah. So you're gonna pocket the bronze mask.
I sure am.
Cool. You have you notate that you have a bronze mask molded to resemble Halaster's visage. In fact, I will give you a little copy pasta. There you go.
Copy pasta. Yeah.
So you
Okay.
continue onwards. Checking the southern portion, I assume. Dunk dunk. Glass. Nothing false or illusory about it.
Cool.
Continue forward. Checking the next set. Guys, I'm not gonna move you.
This is why we had the turn order thing.
This is
So-
why we
I'll
had
get
the
caught up.
turn order thing.
It's so tedious to move myself down this hallway. It just doesn't make sense. We are checking everyone. Like, does it matter where I am in the hallway?
If something happens, yeah, it matters where you are in the hallway.
I am at the Vanguard.
So that means are you checking every mirror?
I promise I will move when I get back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, yeah. I am the one checking every mirror with my 10-foot pole.
The next northern mirror, the one that you're already 15 feet past, is also
Yeah.
an illusion.
Okay. Well, I guess I do the same thing and hope I don't die.
Okay. You don't die.
But
It's empty.
oh well, that's anticlimactic.
I mean, it can be. You check the southern one. Does not. It is not an illusion. The next two are not illusions.
Okay, I'm checking them.
Okay.
So are we at the last one of the wall now?
No, you're at these two that you just passed.
Okay.
So you check those. Neither of those are illusions. And Matashtai, you're just moving with Ashes and Bones, right? I think that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just moving with Ashes and Bones. Okay, so Ashes and Bones move forward to the last set of niches, right? Check those. So as you move here, as you both move there.
Oh, is something happening to Ashes? Okay.
Yeah, Ashes gets to die. No. So this happens as Bones and Ash move past the western section of mirrors. I need everyone to select their tokens and roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I am not. Holy shit.
I am not either. What the
Second
fuck?
one.
These rolls are so fucking bad. Holy shit.
Well,
Yeah, WoW is right.
alrighty. So this is gonna be fun. As out of the mirrors step. Let's ask a question. Who stepped forth first, Bones or Ashes?
I want to say I did. I wanted to.
Out step
secure the
5,
front
Good. Now we fight
shadowy
two werewolves.
resemblances of Ashes.
Shit. Where's Ezra? Is Ezra still at the beginning?
All the way at the back of the hall.
Oh, good.
There are 4 shadowy duplicates in between you guys and Ezra. So
Sweet.
this ought to be good. Alright, let's see about rolling some initiative. Back in bulk macro. Where's my initiative roll? I did them secretly, but that is okay. They are still upon the thing. I will change that really quick. So let's do advantage toggle, whisper toggle. Wonderful. Alright, so the shadowy duplicates have a bit of a drop on you all. And they are going to strike out first. So this one is going to rush down towards, and it kind of like glides down the hall towards Ezra. And as it reaches you, Ezra, it is going to reach out towards you and attempt to grasp you with its spectral claw. A 21 to hit!
Oh, God.
You take 11 necrotic damage, and
This is not great.
your strength is reduced by 2.
Dude.
That's gonna be a problem for somebody.
Next up is this shadowy duplicate who swings in behind Matashtai and attempts to do the same thing. That is a 20 for
Jesus
11
fuck,
damage.
Jeremy, chill out with the rolls.
I'm sorry, I cannot. So it grasps upon you. You lose 1 point of strength. And Ashes, you are the first able to react from your party. What say you?
I will close in. I will dance between Bones and Matt. I will say to Bones as I slip by on your left and circle around.
On your
Rip
left.
out Quicksilver from its scabbard.
As you wind your way
Oh shit! Yep, that.
past Bones and Matashtai to attempt to get a good location on this shadowy duplicate. The one from within the alcove snatches out at you.
Yeah.
An 18 to hit.
Needs it.
That's 10 necrotic damage your way. And as its spectral claws streak through you, you lose 1 point of strength.
I'm deducting
Is
1
it
point
one?
of strength.
All right. It is your turn, good sir.
Great, cool. All right, I'm gonna grasp Quicksilver in both hands and swing down at the duplicate between me and Matt.
I'll come up.
Oh, I fucking cut him. Oh, I cut him
You
good.
cut the shit out of him. Okay. Is this thing weak to silver? It does not appear to be so. So,
Okay, I will swing again.
slash him.
I
And
forgot
as you do, Quicksilver. Is Quicksilver, it is a magical weapon, yes?
It is.
But it is also just silver. So,
It is also silvered, yes.
okay, so that is good to know. As you pass your weapon through, right, there's this. As you basically like cut away a good section of the shadow, and it wisps and smokes away, but it's enough to. It still has enough form to reorient itself. But extra hit for 5 damage is enough to do across and then down, and it's and dissipates. All right,
Cool.
there's one dead guy all away. Cool. Anything else for your turn?
That'll be in turn.
All right, awesome. So we have another shadowy duplicate reaches out towards Ezrah. Yeah, these guys aren't super smart. They're just gonna try to. They're just gonna try to suck Ezra's soul out, basically.
All
right.
This is true.
And 11, Ezra. You're lucky when it counts. So this one tries to like thrust its spectral arms into your form, but you are able to dodge out of the way.
Thrusts at you.
It thrusts at you, and Ezra, it's your turn.
You're muted, bud.
Knock the glass open.
Your face is muted.
Wow,
Oh
hurtful.
shit!
Oh no!
I have no fucking idea what to do.
Use magic.
That thing fucking put me on death's door.
You are
11 hits you?
Yeah, after the psychic damage at the river.
Yep. He is
Okay.
he is a squishy sorcerer.
Shit, I should have used the rest of my
Are you
movement to get
potion
the fuck
yourself
down
with
the
your
hall.
bonus?
He needest the protection.
Yeah, I was not expecting more things to spawn behind you guys than ahead of you. Fuck it. I've got.
Damn.
I'm
Do you
gonna
mean
back.
the stay 18 million years away from the party strategy isn't the best one?
I'm gonna fucking panic,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Careful Spell on myself so that I don't hit myself,
Sure. Okay.
and I'm gonna aim it at myself.
And you drop the hypnotic pattern. All right. Cool.
And because of, even if it does not work on them, that's not what I wanted to do. Due to tempestuous magic, I can move a guaranteed 10 feet without provoking opportunity attack.
And Ezra's just gonna
And
run.
then I'm just gonna fucking run the fuck away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's check if it actually does affect them.
I have no idea, but I'm trying to do anything.
So it can't affect a creature that. Does it say anything like that? Pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. Failed to save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. So if they are immune to charm, it will not affect them.
Correct.
Wonderful. What is your DC?
15.
All right. It does appear to have taken hold on at least some of them.
Oh boy! And I run away.
Okay. So you use the 10 feet to hurry yourself away, right? And then, you're just running the other 30 feet that you have?
Yep, fuck this.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Sure. Okie dokie. If that is the end of your turn, are you done moving? Or are you
Yes,
done with everything else?
I will use a bonus action to take a potion.
Uncork down a healing potion. Awesome. Sounds good. Ooh, that's a pretty decent one, too. I say it's a pretty decent one. I guess that's like an average one. Yeah. Okay,
Don't you
so...
use your bonus action to use the tempestuous magic?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Scratch
Good point.
that. 7. Thank you
Yep.
for calling that.
Scratch that healing potion. But at least you're super far away from them now, right? How far away from you? Yeah, you're like 40 feet away from them. Surely they can't move 40 feet in a turn. Sure. Alright. It's Shadowy Duplicate number 4.
Surely he's not smart enough to wake his friends up. He's a shadow. Surely he sees the person impersonating him with a big silver sword and wants to fight that man.
Hey, Mitch, you want to shut up?
Here's the thing. Let me make sure I measured this right. The shadowy duplicates have 40 feet of movement.
Of course they do.
So this shadow is actually
I don't have
able
40
to chase Ezra down. Oh, hold up. Caveat.
Good gracious.
You should stay and help Bones with this one if he doesn't clear it out on his turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have a magic weapon.
But that is what this shadow would end up doing. Okay, so it will chase after you, Ezra. Basically intent on slaying any creature that it is hostile to. So it will lash out at you with its strength drain. Fingers crossed. 23 to hit.
I'm not dead.
That is
So
5 necrotic damage. You are not dead.
And how much strength do I lose now?
Let's see. 4 strength. Holy crap.
So what is your rule about carrying capacity in instances like this?
I'm gonna say for the
Your
sake
backpack slips off your back.
for the sake of brevity, right? I'm gonna say that right now adrenaline has a hold of you, so we're not gonna worry about carrying capacity.
So the fact that I'm carrying 98 pounds and now with a strength of 2, I can only carry 30 pounds.
So yeah, basically right now you're in like protective mom mode and you've lifted a car to try to like get away, right? But that is not gonna last very long, mind you, okay? So it's basically, if this situation does not resolve itself quickly, you're gonna be like dropping here in a second, okay? All right, so
I mean, I'm going to be dropping in a second for other reasons.
Well,
so.
that is true.
We
okay,
coming.
so this shadowy duplicate's just gonna lash out at you, Bones.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. Uncanny dodge.
You're like super squeaky over there. You're fine.
Uncanny dodge, so take it to 3.
Okay. You take 3 necrotic damage and lose 4 strength.
Alright, I don't care about that.
Hoi, hoi, hoi. Okay. The shadowy duplicate's not gonna go anywhere. It has a fresh target in front of it to attack. So, Bones, you are up.
Brr, okay.
Oh,
You can always put your current strength in your red box if you want to track it that way. That's a.
I made a resource on my sheet.
Yeah, there you go. That works too.
Whatever. Okay. I guess I'll attack it with my non-magical scimitar.
Yeah, that's what you do with things. You attack things. Like, oh my god, it's non-magical. So what?
I know. I was gonna do it anyway. I'm just sad about it.
Oh, well, okay. Like, I have to vocalize. I have to lament the fact. Okay, 24
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
hits. Okay.
Okay. And no sneak attack because no advantage or people.
Oh yeah, you don't have an ally within range. True. Okay. So that is reduced slightly.
There's only one down here?
Yep.
Yeah, all that you can see.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do it again, and then I will
Hey, child mine. Come here.
to the side.
Hey, just a second, Aaron. Come on. Yep. Hey, take it to the bedroom for me, please. Thank you. Ooh, hey, Odie. Okay, sorry, what are you doing, Zach?
You know what?
Attacking him again, then move to the side.
Okay, so the 10 does not hit, unfortunately. You slash through him once, right, and he and tries to like float towards you, and it you cut just a little bit under, nick off one of the side capstones of one of these alcoves, right? And you move over to the side. Matashtai, you're up.
Yeah, okay. I just realized I'm super fucking dumb because I forgot I have resistance to psychic damage earlier on the sewage
Okay.
monster thing. But anyway, I'm
Well,
going
I mean,
to.
add your health back then.
Well,
can't,
I
it's full.
took healing potions back up.
Oh,
before, so
gotcha.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, good
But-
point.
But so I'm going
Good to
to
remember
5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to use a key point to Step of the Wind.
Okay.
10,
Matashtai just goes
20,
down
25, 30, 35.
rushes past the
40.
two hypnotized shadowy duplicates.
And as I'm sprinting, as I get to the end, I like to grab Tanbakiri off my shoulder and hop, skip, and hurl it at
Sure.
the shadow
That's
assaulting.
Sounds awesome, right? You do the whole full like super far back and then like rockets through the air, try to it's gonna like pass through and do the like big gaping wind hole through the thing.
Fucking a 2! Why?
Or you can roll a 10.
No!
Oh,
Are you
unfortunate.
kidding me? It was on 18, it rolled back.
So it actually just like right past it, right next to it, and just into one of these stone pillars.
Fuck.
That's how my rolls have been going.
So it's gonna be right over here. I'm gonna like it's basically it's like this little green line just into one of the stone pillars. Okay.
It ricochets and ends up somehow magically in the poop river.
All right. So back to the top of the round with these hypnotized, or at least the starting hypnotized shadowy duplicate. Ezra, is there any sort of save for your hypnotic pattern? Okay.
Well, I need to roll a concentration check, actually.
Okay. Roll me a
Oh.
concentration check.
Oh, that might be a problem because they would have been awake before I did my turn then.
Yeah, well, it's fine. We won't have to retcon the whole thing.
Please save because I'll die if they come after
Yeah,
me.
he's good. All right. So this one
Really? How was
is.
your strength?
My strength's okay. It's my health.
Yeah. I mean, Ezra's held is worse.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Very
so this
worse.
shadowy duplicate is still hypnotized. This guy is dead. I'm gonna remove him from the turn order, and then we are back to Ashes.
I will spend
Okay.
15 of my movement to get back to this dude that stole one of my strength.
Okay.
I will hit him with the remainder of the strength that he did not suck away.
Be like, Yeah,
That is not
well,
an advantage. It's a 15.
it is a 15 and a 15 hits.
Does this man survive?
This
I'm
man
assuming.
survives. This shadowy version of you, right? You cut through it, and it back at
14.
you. 14 hits.
Come on, hot damage.
All right,
Good gracious.
and that dissipates the creature.
Cool. Then 20. Hold on. 20, 25, 30. In turn.
All right, sounds good. Back to this shadowy duplicate is still hypnotized, and then we are back to Ezrah. Ezrah, you have seen firsthand how swift these things are. What would you
Now,
like
to be
do?
completely honest, I have no idea where the shadow is that hit me, because the
Yes.
way line of sight works, I can't see it.
Oh, on the because you're right on a pillar. It's
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming it's kitty corner to me.
yeah, it is.
Just wanted to be very clear that this isn't
Yeah,
me.
yeah, no, 100%. And you are easily, Ezra's easily in the capability of being able to just be like, lean head to the left. Oh god, there's a scary shadow thing there. You know?
I am going to just magic missile the fucker.
Okay.
Boom.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to run away again.
Sure. Okay. So your hand streaks out. The missiles detonate into the shadowy duplicate, and you see Ezra just darts the other way, just like save me! I love it.
This man's gonna walk up and crit me.
And then hit me, because, you know.
Maybe.
Guys, I'm coming.
Okay, so Ezra, if that is the end of your turn,
That's all I got.
sure. Now, were you using your tempestuous magic again to gain extra movement?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a
so
full
that
40
I
feet?
did not get a attack of opportunity against me. Yes.
Gotcha. I think you can move a little bit further. Can you not? Or are you not
Okay.
wanting to move that far?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I just math bad.
I just wanted to double check because it looked a little short.
I moved as far as I could as.
So so this shadowy duplicate, right, it does not seem to be intent on a single target. So as its prey rushes away, it will just turn its attention to the nearest foe, close distance with Matashtai, and streak out towards you with a
Oh, thank God.
hey
13 necrotic would have.
God,
been
that would
brutal.
fucking hurt.
oh
That would have almost insta killed me.
Matashtai, you may make a free unarmed strike against it.
Oh, cool. All right.
It has no real way of harming itself or confirming a critical on itself, so I'm going to let you have a free smack as the penalty for the fact that it critically failed twice.
Is it
13
hit?
will hit, yes.
All right, cool.
Now, are your fists magical?
Not until 6.
Next level.
Okay, so you poof, and there's this but because your fists are not magical, you are not quite able to dissipate the creature, though it is extremely wounded at this point. Okay, so that is the end of its turn. Oh, this guy is dead, and we are back to Bones.
Alright, the guy near me is friggin' gone.
He's gone.
Those guys are pretty far away.
Very far away, but not too far for a kitty cat.
6.
They also seem to be hypnotized, you might so do. You might say.
Oh, those are hypnotized. Shit.
Yep.
Okay.
You should totally just smack one right now, so that I
It
can
wakes
have
up and
them
fucks
attack
somebody up.
Ezra.
Okay. Bonus action to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Free action to boomerang.
Oh, okay. Free action to boomerang.
Yeah, to grab boomerang from holster.
And boomerang.
Action to boomerang. Oh, that's. I just clicked sneak attack. That's my bad.
That is.
Hold on. It's right next to storm boomerang.
Sure. Oh,
22.
okay. Yeah, storm. That 22 will definitely hit.
I should also get sneak attack because somebody is right next
Whirls
to
through the air, and it hits. Right. It passes through this shade, and the as soon as it connects, the entire thing just goes and dissipates. Gone.
it. Storm boomerang.
Yeah.
And then it spins a little further, right? Because the thing's incorporeal, right? So it can't like slam into it and stop. So it keeps going just a tad and curves slightly and hits a pillar and then boom.
Yo,
doesn't
fuck
come
off. That
back
thing
to
doesn't
him?
come
Because
back.
there's not enough of an arc for
It's
it to
a
actually
boomerang.
come.
No, fuck
There's
off.
not enough of an
Boomerang,
arc for it to actually
It doesn't
come
hit and
back.
come straight back.
This
Sure
is
it
Dungeons
does.
and
What-
Goddamn Dragons, okay?
It's
This is not-
magical.
No,
This is not happy physics time.
no,
okay?
no. I will give you much, but I will not give you that. So it lands. Make a mark real quick.
Or shit.
It curves and lands over here on the wall.
All right, make
But-
me a mark so I can go get it later.
But this one
There's a mark.
is. I love shadow because I'm like,
Or you could just drink a Coke.
You could just drink it.
oh, fucking Coke commercial it, but I got a Dr. Pepper.
That's close.
That looks like a small can.
A
Does it
sponsor.
look like a small can? It
Yeah,
does
it
look
kinda
like a small can. Holy, am I a giant? It
Yeah, I
looks
think
like
you're a
such a
giant.
small can.
Now I'm worried about you showing up in Wisconsin.
Right?
Hi, Jeremy. It's nice to meet you. Hi.
Then hi Jay, it's nice to meet you.
All right,
Self-deprecating
Matashtai,
humor.
the shadow before you, you see this whirl of a bone boomerang streak past, and it dissipates. What would you like?
Storm boomerang!
Storm
So
boomerang.
this is the
Every
This
time
is
I
the
use
second
it,
time that I've seen Ezra use this spell, this like hypnotic pattern. Would I know that we're currently not on a rush then? Because there's only 2 enemies and he has them under control.
I would think so, right? I would say you all, unless you guys are the worst adventurers ever, you have discussed with each other the basic premises of what you're capable of.
I
right?
would also assume after how I used it the last time and how I
you
locked
used
down
it
that
against
fight.
Haria and her.
Oh yeah,
her
because I went through and I was
faux
knocking the fuck out of
vampires.
you all the
Exactly, right? So you should
Alright.
have a basic understanding of it now.
time. Then I'm gonna run over here, grab Tanbakiri, yank it out of this pillar.
Yeah, you have to like, oh, like, it doesn't require a check or anything like that, but it's wedged in there, right?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my action to dash over here.
Sure, sounds good.
And just get myself in position
Just at the
and
ready.
just wave ashes on.
Okay. This guy is still hypnotized. We are back to ashes.
Action dash to get into place.
Sure,
In turn.
head on over. This guy is still hypnotized as well. Ezra, what do you want to do? I'm gonna guess.
away
I'm
from
gonna
the
guess
man.
it's not B right here.
I was immediately doing stuff, but I was clicked on the wrong screen.
Gotcha. So you all like rush back over around and start clustering around, and Ezra just like. I don't think this is actually what happens, but I had a funny headcanon where Ezra just kind of like whistle walks with his hands in his pockets, like away, like he's trying to be circumspect about it, right?
And then I'm gonna prepare a chill touch for when the next guy gets.
So you
knocked,
hold, and as
unconscious.
soon as one is conscious, you're going to release this the chill touch. All right, then we have Bones.
Okay. I assault it with my boomerang. I mean, no, sorry, not my bludgeoning assault weapon. I don't know what I was trying to get at. I attack it with my double-bladed scimitar twice.
Okay. All right, so you
Sneak
definitely
attack
have
doesn't-
advantage, and you have
Before,
sneak attack.
That's everything I can do.
So
I hold
your
position there.
total damage is going to be...
I yell, Ezra, don't let anyone take my boomerang.
24. 24 divided by 2 because you do half damage against them. So 24 divided by half is going to be 12. Right? So you are unable to dissipate this shadowy creature on your own. But as soon as you lash into it, whoosh, whoosh, right? It and then this spectral claw just streaks through it and then dissipates.
Yep.
But by 1 point, Ezra, by 1 point. You did 1 point more than necessary to kill it. So that was pretty close.
Well, that below average roll, I will take my 1 point.
All right, so it dissipates. Right. Okay, and then we're back to Matashtai. What you want to do, Matashtai?
I'm gonna get up in there, and I'm gonna
get up in there, and then in that them there alcove.
I'm gonna grab Tamakiri in 2 hands and just power slash through this freaking shadow.
Sure, how about it? Now you do not get advantage because it's
good.
basically got its back against a corner, right? But
Yeah, that sounds about right. Another 2.
10 will. Oh, but you would have advantage because it's incapacitated, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
So
that's
the first one, so it's a 10 and a 27. So that will hit, right?
Okay.
And then now on this hit, you don't have advantage because now it's a wink. And that's still definitely a hit. And with 22 damage, right? These things aren't especially healthy, right? So with 22 damage, you were able to dissipate the shadow, and
Dissipate the shadow.
we find ourselves. And I'm having to make sure to go and make these little tweaks every time, so that hopefully the loading on the map is going to be better as I do these certain things. Because basically, I'm removing light sources from stuff, because I've found that tends to help. So, the moment passes, right? Right, the pump of adrenaline, the rush in your veins, and then for a number of you, actually, right, suddenly that adrenaline drops, and you feel this sore,
Ezra
deep
collapse.
ache in your muscles. And Ezra, yeah, you suddenly just feel like this weight upon you. You're just like, oh, and you realize, right, your physical strength has been drained from you, and you actually physically cannot carry the load that you have upon your person. So
I jog over and
Sure.
I take his backpack off of him.
I'm just like, here, let me help you with that.
Well, because
Gotcha.
Matt doesn't have a backpack.
Sure. Okay.
He only has the bag of holding at his hip, so he
I go get my
literally
boomerang.
carries nothing.
All right, so you head over, grab the boomerang. Everyone can add 125 experience to their character sheet for surviving the
God, that was a
shadow
scary
ambush.
125.
Yeah, it's a scary 125 experience, huh? Right?
Yeah, it's
Like-
going to continue to be kind of scary until the next short or long rest.
Well,
I think we should probably short rest up pretty quick here.
Right
That was
now?
at 2 shrink.
yeah.
So yeah, you all definitely feel, right, this magical drain upon your physical capabilities. And it's no leap of intuition that giving yourself
I
a
feel
breather
magically drained.
is going to allow you to recuperate not only your health, but your strength. So what would you all like to do? What is the plan, Stan?
Ow.
To have a short rest right here and now.
Right here and now. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So Ashes,
Does it though?
you gonna go join your friends out in the forest of pillars?
All right. I'm gonna throw out ball bearings down this south
Okay.
hallway.
Scatter them down.
Make it all slippery and fuck
And
with people if they try to get us.
We'll throw out my hunting trap down the west.
Okay. Just make me a little mark.
Okay.
Yeah, you can give me like a bunch of little dots down there, and then Ashes can give me like a little hunting trap circle or something. You know, sounds good. Now, do you have any way of
No, those are staying there.
camouflaging this
Oh,
hunting
dude.
trap,
Oh,
or
yeah,
is it
yeah,
just
I'll-
like this big
Just a
steel
big ass
bear
fucking
trap?
trap.
Just sitting in the
I'll
hallway.
unfasten my cloak and cast it over it.
Okay, so now there's just a cloak sitting in the hallway.
Oh my,
Yep.
what a nice cloak. Oh my!
Yeah, right. Basically. Okay. All right, so you guys go about taking a short rest. Do you have any plans or anything like that?
Sleep.
Aside from your ball bearings?
Just rest. We're resting.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Restorino in.
Cool.
Restorino.
Sounds good. Rest or Reno?
No, not rest or Reno. Rest a Reno.
Rest and Reno.
No, not and.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Not
Do you?
maybe?
I don't feel like you fully. God damn it! Where was that roll before?
I don't know.
Plenty enough for me.
The dice are fucking me today.
Oh, just enough.
Yatta.
All right. Ezra, you're gonna lose all of your
Ezra,
hit dice real quick, buddy.
Go hit dice.
I see a theme that every time we come back topside, it's always going to be 2 days,
days.
before we go back.
Always
every
2
time.
days.
Always 2 days.
I mean, okay.
I think that's fair.
Four.
And that still doesn't put me at full.
I can just see it. We're on like day 2 before we go back, and like our employers just see us all sitting at the tavern drinking and having a good time. Like, what are y'all doing up here? Hit dice.
Preston, what are you doing?
Just taking a nap. No big
Hit
deal.
dice. All right. Okay. So, you guys chillax for a bit. Recuperate your health, right? Bandage some wounds. Take a little snack, right? And then you slowly but surely, right, feel your strength begin
Good.
to return to you, which is good
Mhm.
because
Yes, it is good.
it is good. Because out of the darkness comes a flurry of arrows.
So I am back at full strength? Is that
Yes, you are all back at full health, or you're back at the health that you've gotten from your hit dice, and you're back at full strength, right? But out of the darkness comes a flurry of arrows.
I would have
and-
recollected my backpack from that guy.
Yeah, sure. And I need everyone to select their tokens and roll initiative. Right back into combat we go.
All right, let's
Not
get it.
ready. I was sleeping, bros.
Uh,
I was out.
Wait,
Well-
which direction is stuff coming from? Did you say?
it
South
is.
Here?
Nope. It is.
Here?
You're gonna find out momentarily.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said it and I just missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are, as I said, you're going to find out momentarily. You all are surprised because they rolled a higher stealth than your passive checks. So you all are surprised.
And they rolled
by-
higher than 18. That's cray.
They got a 24.
Wow. Nice roll.
They
Nice
got a
roll.
24 because they had advantage because you guys did not post any sort of watch or anything like that for your short rest.
Fair enough.
But the caveat or interesting thing is their second roll was actually a 19, so they were going to get the jump on you regardless.
Can you set up a watch if it's a short rest?
Yeah, you
that's
can
like,
still set up a watch for a short
you
rest.
still
because
get a short rest
Since it's
from
so
that?
short,
No,
would
so
staying
that's the
up
thing.
at
So
all
no.
negate
Whoever
someone
is
doesn't
doing
get
the
a short
watch
rest.
is not going to benefit from a short rest. But
Okay,
you can
that's
set up a person to be the watchman, right? So
The watch.
let's go ahead and. Oop, I'm on the wrong
I don't know
thing.
if I can strength that. Fuck that.
Wop. Okay, so a small group of goblins led by a bugbear have ambushed you all. And we're gonna do a quick roll here for initiative. And then we're gonna roll Mr. Bugbear.
Bugbear.
Oop, he's on
Bugbear.
GM. He's not on public. All right, let's make sure. Sounds good. Okay.
Does
So-
it sound good?
Yep. Top of the round. You all hear a squeak, and actually, I'm just gonna do these back to back to back because you all are surprised. So this is the surprise round for them. Basically, this group, this cluster of goblins, steps forward, right? Close enough to be able to see Ashes, because he is the nearest target, and
Cool.
they shoot 6 arrows at Ashes.
Oh, they don't charge him and step on the trap.
No, they do not. They all have short bows, and they all go, "Eee! Shoot the tiefling!" But they say that in Goblin, which you are the only person who can understand. Ashes. So yeah, you hear
Shoot
this
that man!
sudden. That's the only warning you get, right? You hear the twang of bowstrings, and then this sudden yammer and chatter
All right,
in Goblin.
Let's see how many times you can beat 18.
Yeah. Well, so you are. Were you sleeping?
No. I was
I
awake the
heard.
entire
I heard
time.
you say you were sleeping earlier.
Dog, you said you were sleeping.
Like, would
That
you
was
say
a
you
joke
are?
because my initiative was
prone?
so low.
Yeah. So
I think he was
But
prone
yes,
because he was
Jeremy,
laying down
I would have
resting,
been.
which means they have disadvantage on their attacks.
that
I
is
think so,
cor-
too.
that is completely correct. But it also means he is a sitting duck, right? So they would have advantage, which means it's all normal. So let's just shoot 6 arrows.
I thought they would have
Let's-
disadvantage anyway.
Huh?
I mean, they would have advantage anyway.
Yeah, they would
So
have
surprise.
advantage anyways. But yeah, so if you're all like crashed
Wait a
on the
minute.
ground,
How
you know, that
steep
type
are
of thing.
these stairs I'm at the bottom of?
Not steep enough to provide you cover.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Yes. Good question.
Wait, so
though.
what's granting him advantage?
Surprise.
Well, surprise.
I don't think that gives advantage.
No, surprise grants them a surprise round, right? If he is, I was legitimately asking about the state of like consciousness. If he is dozing off or
I mean,
unaware,
I
then
did
he is.
say
He is.
that I was
they get
probably
But
not
advantage
that still wouldn't. But that still wouldn't grant advantage on a ranged attack. It only applies to melee.
Or being sleeping.
Yeah, like. Okay, so my question is, if you're prone awake and you're
Yeah.
prone asleep,
No,
why does one grant advantage and one doesn't?
Okay. Mechanics aside, He is literally on the ground or like back up against a pillar, right? Dozing off or not paying attention. They have advantage on the shots.
Okay.
Period. Right? Like I'm not gonna nitty grit mechanics on that type of thing. They're shooting at normal anyways though, because I'm doing the whole fun, oh, but he's prone, so they wouldn't have advantage type scenario. But in a situation like this, yes, it makes perfect sense for 6 people to shoot at a guy and have advantage on it. So 6 shots going at ashes, all at normal. 1,
No.
2, 3,
No.
4, 5,
Yes.
6. So only one of those actually hits, right? There's a scatter of arrows as they either clatter along the top, right, that upper lip of the stairs descending down to you, or they clatter right over your head, bounce off of the pillar, around your shoulders. Like 2 of them actually scatter off of your armor because you're wearing like this big breastplate, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 of them scatter off of your chest, and then the third one like ting into your actual like shoulder, right? Like in between the portions where your breastplate isn't actually covering, and you take 6 piercing damage from that.
It is taken.
And then we are going to actually drop into the turn order. Because the bugbear he's not going to deign to rush forward either. Actually, no, that's
Really?
not true. We're not gonna immediately jump into the turn order. All of the goblins and the bugbear, right, in this surprise round after the goblins fire, they all not that far. They all run back down the hall. And then you, Ashes, right? You hear the kind of grunt of a bugbear in Goblinoid, right? That says,
Okay.
"Turn, ready weapons, shoot as come down hall." And it's Bones' turn.
I relay that information to the party
Okay,
quietly where they cannot hear.
I
sounds good.
appreciate that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Wheel.
Uh-huh.
Sons of bitches.
I don't want to use my whole action to get something out. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go over here. Right there. Let me take a measurement really fast. Yep, that's a measurement. Let me take a look at something real fast. Yes, interesting. I don't have fucking feet on here. Why don't I have feet on here? What's the thing on a short bow? Short bow?
Yeah.
6120?
6. I think it's 80 actually.
8320. Okay.
Yeah.
I could have swore I marked this last time.
I thought you did.
I was pretty sure I did, but it is now. Alright, I take out my short bow that I presumably fucking fixed in 2 days. I just didn't orate.
Yeah. Well, I told you right at the end of the last one. All it needed to be was restrung, which you could have done in the dungeon. I assume that anybody that's carrying around a bow or is proficient in a bow is going to keep a couple of strings on them.
Okay, and then I hold my action.
So you can keep that in mind for future reference, right? If something if you critically fail again or snap a string or something like that as penalty to something, I assume you keep a couple on you. Okay.
Okay.
So you hold your action to fire off a shot at. Sorry, what's your trigger?
My trigger is. Well, I guess I can see that guy, can't I?
Yeah, you can see him. Yeah, just down in the
Unlikely
darkened
anybody
tunnel.
gets
If you
in.
throw a torch down there, I can pop shots at him from way further away.
Yeah, I don't.
The bullseye lantern comes out. It's like,
I don't
Bones,
do that.
hold
Yeah,
this!
Yeah, I'm just gonna
From
shoot.
like 600
I
feet
don't-
down the other hall.
I don't think anyone is going to. What the fuck?
By the way, since you guys know where my trap is, you can easily step over
Yeah,
it.
you guys easily. That's not a danger.
I think I took my short bow off of the fucking sheet because I was mad at it.
Did you?
Yeah, because it got unstrung last time.
Wow! You
It's
straight
small.
up deleted that shit off your sheet?
I mean, it is a pretty simple drag and drop from the SDR onto
I
it, though.
fixed it, but yeah, I think I just
That's pretty funny, man.
completely took it off.
I don't know that I've ever seen one of you guys be like, so screw this to a weapon in response to something like that, that you actually deleted it off of your character sheet. That's pretty funny.
Okay, I'm just gonna fire the short bow. Whatever. I'm not. Nobody's getting in range.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Short bow
sounds good.
attack. 11.
Yeah, no, not quite enough. So these goblins are kind of hunkered down at the far end of this hall, and they have their little short bows out and ready, and they see you kind of like step forward and loose off a shot, right? And each of them basically goes, ha! And ducks and scatters for a second, and your shot just kind of clatters down the hall past them.
Sure.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to. God, this is such. No, I don't want to get shot. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to come back over here and bonus action hide.
Okay. Sounds good. Roll me a filter. Or
Okay.
actually, isn't the hide mechanic? Oh no, that's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, roll me stealth check.
27.
Very nice. Okay, so this guy is up, and what can he see? What can he see? He can still see an ashes. So he is gonna hold his attack. Matashtai, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'll grab my longbow.
Short.
Okay, and I can see two of them.
Short.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Kensei Shot.
Sounds good. As you step up, this little goblin goes, ah, Rito, get! And he shoots you. Or tries to shoot you, anyways.
Okay.
So,
His name is Rito.
it's a Rizzo day. Yeah, so you step forward, right? You see two, and you immediately see this one goblin shriek, loose an arrow, and it just takes you in the chest. So that's 10 piercing damage.
It does not take me in the chest.
It does
I catch
not! Oh, ha. Okay, so you... Right, you step forward, you have the bow out, right, and you kind of like in the motions of going through a pull, and you...
Catch his arrow, put it into the bow.
Okay, sure. Sounds like a plan. So are you gonna actually utilize... Are you gonna send it back with a key point, or are you just thematically gonna
I'm
shoot
gonna
his
put it
arrow
in
back
my
at him?
bow.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him with his own arrow.
Sounds like a plan. Do it up. I was so happy to crit you, though. Alright, so you shoot him... And that he looses the arrow and he goes, Rizzo, get! And he like, yeah! In the eye. Takes him right in the eye, and he just
Like straight out of Lord of the Rings.
And then
he was very happy.
shoot his buddy next to him.
Unfortunate. Oh no. He never saw it coming. Alright, he's dead too. Quick, rapid succession. Matashtai steps forward, almost takes an arrow in the chest, but catches it and fires back 2 swift shots, and is able to take both of the front goblins down. Alright.
Step back into cover.
At that point, one of the goblins will yell back, Boss! Boss! No good!
No good.
And they're gonna hold their action. Another goblin will look at his fallen friend and say, Oh, Sots! Sots, no!
Socks.
And hold
His name was
action.
his goblin name was Socks.
Ezra, you're up.
That's a dope ass goblin name.
This is so funny. Fuck.
Fucking socks.
Socks! Socks! Blood brother!
Dude, we could our goblin group could just be a bunch of articles of clothing to make a full outfit.
Blood of my blood, socks!
Ezra, you step forward into the darkness trying to see, and a flurry of arrows comes out of the darkness at you in retaliation. So... Oh, no. So this is actually going to be 3 arrows at you, Ezra, because you just triggered 3 of the goblins.
Cool.
Unfortunate.
So that is going to be 1, 2,
Yes.
and 3. Okay, so
That's
the
it.
19 is 6 damage towards you. Let's see what happens with the other one, though.
He's gonna shoot shorts in the back of the head.
Kazakhs, or not Kazakhs, Kazakh,
Kazakhs.
Kazakh hits one of his buddies in the shoulder.
Tank top, no!
All right, Ezra. So you
Not
step forward.
Cho'Gath.
Say what?
Not Cho'Gath.
So it was Creek actually. So Ezra, you step forward and try to lash out at one of them with a chill touch. Your aim is
Tank
sent
top
awry
goblin.
as a series of arrows hurtle
Tank
out
top
of the
goblin.
darkness towards you. One of them takes you in the hip, because
Ow.
why not? And then
I am terrified that one of these fuckers is gonna crit me, so I'm just gonna bonus action potion of healing.
oh
This is my
yeah.
life right now.
And then you all hear, right? Goblinoid speaking, Matashtai or Ashes, you are the only one who understands it, but you hear, "Oh, no! Back up! Go round corner!" And then you hear, "Ah! Ah! Get! And Ashes, it is your turn. What would you like to do? What
Smash?
do you want to do?
Screw it. Let me check the range.
Sure.
It's gonna be a range battle on hand crossbow.
Run in there, it's fine.
Yeah, just run in there. You got this.
Well, I mean, if I want to do that, I want to transform so I take half damage on all the bullshit that's gonna come at me.
Well, do it then. Little baby.
Just wait until you're away from me, please.
Well, here's the thing.
You do whatever you
can't,
want to do.
because I need to do it now before I go in there and get hit with 50 bajillion arrows instead of going in there, getting hit with 50 bajillion arrows, and then transforming.
Most of
Well,
them
the-
shot at Ezra. You're fine.
Isn't the transforming check like at the beginning of your next turn? Like, get in there. It's fine.
You do whatever you want to do.
Do whatever you feel.
Don't give
actually
in
right
to don't give in to peer pressure, Jake.
You do whatever you want to do. So
As
you
long as it
run
is
forward 30 feet.
I run forward 30 feet.
Okay. Sounds good. And what do you do? No arrows fly out of the darkness towards you.
I can't transform.
You take a quick glance. You are still closer to your allies than you are to your enemies.
Specifically Ezra.
Yeah. But hey, there is a hunting trap in between you and him, so
Yeah.
surely this
Yeah,
will
that
work
would actually
perfectly.
stop me.
Yeah.
Fuck
Would
it.
it?
I'm just gonna. All right. I'm gonna bonus. I'm gonna action dash.
Okay.
And what I would like to do, I'm not even sure you're going to let me do this or not, but I would like to start moving forward. And whenever I see somebody like bow up, like they're about to shoot, kind of like jump down into one of these like mirror areas, like down in here.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay. So you begin to action dash. So you go rushing down the hallway and then kick it into high gear and just start sprinting, right? Ready to throw yourself aside should a flight of arrows seek your life. But no such flight comes.
Oh, all right. Then
they're going around, boys.
15, 20. No, that's
Now an arrow comes out of the darkness.
20. Okay.
So, this is one arrow attack. It's 15. Comes out of the darkness, streaks. You're prepared, right? You're able to duck under it. Sails
Okay.
back behind you.
And then I'll lose my last 5 feet to move here, in my turn.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna step into the alcove, try to use it to provide some cover.
Where was I standing? Did I have enough room to do that?
Yeah. You were right here. Yeah, you definitely
Okay.
have enough room.
Okay, cool. Then that's what I'd like to do. I noticed that doesn't actually seem to provide me any cover whatsoever, but
It will, depending on the angle, it will provide you half or 3/4 cover, depending on the angle.
cool.
Like this
All
guy,
right, well,
it's not going to do anything for, but like this guy and this guy, yeah, you're going to start getting a little bit of cover from them.
okay, cool.
And other
In
people
turn.
further down the hall, sure. Okay, so Zotz is dead. Take him off the initiative order. Card is going to loose an arrow against you, Ashes. This will be half cover on your part, so this will be a +2 to your AC. That's 17, so that actually scatters off the stone near you, and then he is going to yelp and basically run down the hall. Bones,
God
you're up.
damn! His wife was pregnant! Okay. Well, as far as I know, they're still up there, so I'm gonna go up there. 10, 15. I'm gonna hop over the hunting trap. There.
Go rushing on over.
I asked it to move like 10 minutes ago. There it goes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can see another guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and no, I'm just gonna shoot him with my bow again.
Okay. You short bow still in hand. You fire off another shot.
That's a
Ooh.
short sword, but it's the same, so it doesn't matter.
Roll that 1d20 for me. Yeah, fine.
12.
The arrow scatters off against the you just release wrong, and it just like hooks into the alcove nearest to you and just ricochets off the stone.
I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Step into an alcove. Sure.
5. Yeah, I want to be in the alcove. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop the piece of shit bow and get my fucking scimitar out.
Okay. I mean, if you're super worried about action or keeping the bow on you, you could just stow the bow this turn as you're free, and then at the start of your next turn, you could free draw your scimitar. But
Fine. No, that's
but
what I'm gonna do.
otherwise, you can just ditch the. I feel like this bow. Every time you're just
It's a
like,
piece of shit.
screw this bow, throw it down.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, dude.
Did you
Aw,
just delete it out of your character sheet again?
that poor bow.
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm getting
so
ready to.
after you're done, Ritzo is dead, so no longer his turn. Matashtai, you're up.
All right. 10, 15, 20. Oh, I don't know how to go that far. I see another man.
You see another man.
I'm at 15. I'm gonna shoot my bow. Kensai shot.
Fire up a shot. 15 just hits. Right? You almost think the shot is going to miss, but this goblin, it's like it kind of like
He moves into the shot.
yeah, he kind of like into the shot, and it just takes him
dodge.
takes him in the temple. Yeah, takes him in the temple, and he just crumples. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
And you, Ashes, right? In Goblinoid, you hear this spark. You hear no 6.
I step forward and I see another one available.
Like they're just
Taking
lining up
and
to
letting loose the
dance
shaft.
or something.
No.
This one misses.
Oh yeah, this one is the one that just was like no 6, and it's like it like drops down and for a moment. It's like and it the arrow just whistles over its head. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes, it is.
All right, sounds good. It's actually that goblin's turn. And you are just in range. It has just witnessed you slay one of its friends, and then try to kill it. So it goes, no, you bad! And it shoots an arrow at you. That's a 22.
No.
No.
Look, they're goblins. They don't learn lessons.
Well. Got a +9, so I can't not catch this. So I just look him in the eyes as I catch it.
Yeah.
You see like his lower. He's just like ah! And he turns and runs. Like he's just nope. He's outies. Okay. That is the end of his turn. Zix is dead. Ezra, you're up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
And I'm gonna hold the chill touch in case something aggressive comes towards me.
Sure, sounds good. Ashes, you hear another voice. Get to tunnel! Get room! We close door!
I'll shout back. They're retreating.
And this little boy, he ain't got a really good shot, so he's not gonna. Alright. Ashes, you're up.
I'll look back to the party, and I'm looking for meta information. Are we pursuing, or are we letting them go? 'Cause
No,
they're
we're
not
definitely
running.
pursuing.
Huh?
Definitely pursue.
Definitely pursue. All right.
Pursue Lubu.
Pursue. Do not
This
pursue
is probably the
Lubu.
first time and only time ever in history that goblins were compared to Lubu.
I doubt that.
Dude, I'm making
doubt
okay.
that.
My goblin when we play Gobbo Squad is totally gonna be a
Lubu.
Gobbo
Little-
that uses a glaive.
Little
His name
little
is
boo,
Lubu.
little Lubu.
Lil Boo, Lil Boo.
Oh no, Ashes! You come rushing up, and you see just around these corner, right? These two goblins like look at each other and be like, "Oh, we got this!" Ah!
Poke him.
Okay. I am going to now. That is all my movement, so I'm
Sure.
going to use my action to dash, just to go 10 more feet
Sure.
and close into melee with them.
Sounds good. Yeah. So you run right up on them, and they both go, "Ah! Ah!"
And I look down at and what probably sounds very weird because Goblin is usually spoken by creatures with very high pitched voices. I look down at a Goblin. I say, "Hello."
How do you say hello in Goblin?
Okay. So, let's go through a couple things.
In Goblin.
All right, so this little goblin right in front of you, right? They look up at you and they both kind of like, and this little goblin is going to, you know, goblins to be wily little creatures, scrabbly little sons of guns. This one is going to use its bonus action to disengage.
Dang it!
And then it's going to use its action to run the F away from you as fast and as far as its little legs can carry it. Alright, so it dashes off
He can't do that.
into the distance. Alright, Bones, you're up. And you actually hear him. You hear him as he runs away, right? 'Cause still speaking in Goblinoid, right? You hear him basically go, Kazakh, run!
Okay. Bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Uh-oh.
30.
Man, dashing with a bonus action is so good.
Yes, it is. and, Ashes, you see Kazakh go, oh
Time to get a level.
Oh
in.
yeah!
no! And
Oh, 2 levels. Sorry.
he dies. Bones just closes
Totally
the
worth it,
distance and just freaking
I can't do the other end, but I can do the first
just
one. The sneak attack.
ginsus him, just slices and dices him.
Like
This little boy, it's got 7 HP. Did not
Nope.
need your sneak attack,
You got it.
but boy, did he get it. Okay, so that is
Turnover.
a dead Kazakh. All right, Matashtai, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't see any men currently.
Nope.
So we are pursuing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is that a dead man right by them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. That's the end of my turn. I see nothing.
Nope. You hear, however, the little pitter-patter of feet further down the hall. Followed very shortly by, I think, or, well, I mean, you don't hear it, but you hear this squeaking in Goblinoid. Ashes, you hear, I think they got Kazakh!
I look at Ashes and I say, if you speak Goblinoids, maybe you can get them to surrender. Because this is a slaughter.
Yeah,
I know, right?
a slaughter for you guys. You just wait. You don't even know.
You know how many hit dice they cost us?
Oh, poor
Matt don't care about
goblins.
hit dice. He's just murdering people right now, and he feels bad about it in retrospect.
Poor little goblins. All right, if that is the end of your turn, Matashtai, Kazakh is dead on the ground. And then we have Ezra. You're up, buddy. What would you like to do?
I am going to start following the boyos.
Cool. All right, so you go.
Shadows dropped from the mirror.
Yeah, once again, yes, shadows come to take Ezra home. But no.
Home, you say? Don't turn into CJ on me.
Okay, so you come rushing on down, trying to close the distance with your party. Are you
I will
doing anything
prepare
else
another
with your
chill touch
action?
just in case.
Say what?
I will prepare another chill touch just in
Okay,
case.
so any hostile creature coming around in your vision. Okay, so you all hear another deeper voice right in Goblinoid yell out something. Ashes, the voice is starting to get distant, but it is coming from the southeast, right? You hear, come, get behind door, we barricade.
We
Yeah.
barricade.
There you go. Okay, and then you hear the pitter-patter of feet. Moving on. Ashes, it's your turn.
I will. And now, is there a door?
So you come rushing up to this corner, right, and you can see down this hall. You actually see a goblin just distance down this hall, and you see an open doorway. It should be open. See an open doorway at the end of the hall.
I will shout loudly enough that the obviously leader Bugbear can hear.
Uh-huh.
If you surrender, you will leave with your lives.
Okay. You get no immediate response.
Unless the cat gets in. Meow, meow.
I'll lean back to Matt and I said,
Gotcha. Okie dokie. If that is the end of your turn,
You just gave me like a shrug.
yeah,
You just
because
shrugged.
well, you told me to try to like talk to them, and
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they said.
I mean, I thought that might have been a way to be like, fucking, I don't know, say anything.
all right.
Okay.
If that's the end of your turn, Ashes, you see that little goblin, right? You see it rush further down the hall, and then you see the door slam shut behind it.
Is that a response you understand?
Oh, I didn't see any of that. But
I mean, I'm sure you heard, bam, boom, and probably the muffled scrambling of furniture being thrown
I
against
do.
the door.
I do understand that. Now I'm curious what our response will be.
All right. Bones, you are up.
Drill down to the camera work.
I move up here. This is as far as I can move. I bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many spots I just moved.
I don't. You haven't moved yet, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Is this where they? This is where they went. Yeah. There's nobody up here.
Down this
There's nobody
hall.
here. That's what I shout.
Oh, okay. You just moved again.
Yeah, I bonus action dashed.
Yeah. Okay. So you are. You are at this bend, right? And you can see 2 doors, right? You actually see a door on your right, and you see a door at the far end of this little tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's all I can do. So.
Sounds good. Okay, Matashtai, you're up.
It looks an awful lot like there's another path up there to the north.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely back to like you guys are chasing these goblins all south. There's definitely a path that goes north and bends curves around it.
Okay.
And
I was
that's
back
where
at
the
Ezrah.
shadows come to get Ezra from.
I look back at Ezra and I look back up there. Alright, I step up north to make sure that nothing's gonna come and flank us.
Gotcha. Okay. So you step up and you look around the bend, right? And you can see the hall continues eastward before your vision runs out.
Okay.
You can
Step
just
up.
see like it opens up into maybe either maybe it bends to the north as another hall, or maybe it opens up into a room or something like that. But you can't tell at this distance.
Then with the rest of my movement, I get back to here.
Sounds
But
good.
I do kind of shout out to Ezra that there's another path to the north. Just be careful as you're moving up.
What does Ezra do about that?
Oh boy. And I hold another chill touch in case something aggressive comes.
Sounds good. The goblins go silent. Ashes, it's your turn.
Actions. I'll action dash
Okay.
to get to the door. I'm not gonna make a big stink. I'm just gonna knock on the door.
Just open the door. It's fine. Just do it. Just open the door.
So you just knock
I
on the
guess
door.
I'll check. Is the door locked? Does it swing up? Are they idiots and they barred the wrong side?
So you go to try to open the door, right? It's basically like a lever, right? You go to pull it, and it gives, like the door will open.
But
I mean, do you open the door?
yeah, I mean, I will see. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll open the door.
Sounds good. You open the door, and immediately 2 goblin foes fire off at you.
Wow, I did not think. But all right, sure.
Ha! Ha! Nope. But like you open the door, right, and one hits the edge of the door before you even fully open it, right? The goblin just panics and fires as soon as the door moves, and it scatters off. And the second one full on just ricochets off your breastplate, just like. Okay.
In Goblin, that is not how you treat a guest. We're here to talk.
All right. If that is the end of your turn,
It is.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to fuck.
Well,
You're
I mean,
fuck a goblin.
I mean, why not?
Yes, I am.
Goblin Squad's gonna be half goblin.
Damn, I didn't think of the implications.
Goblin Slayer, more like Goblin Slayer.
Jesus Christ.
Goblin slay her. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh.
That
I
just
am uncomfortable where this stream is
sounds
going.
in poor taste. Yeah.
I don't even care.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this
Ooh-wee.
real quick.
Ooh-wee.
This. This is gonna make this simpler if I do this. Yes. Sorry. Ashes one of the goblins, right, fires another arrow off at you, right? He goes, ah! And he shoots a short bow at you. That's an 18. That actually hits.
That's
So, yeah, this the first 2 scatter off, and the third is able to find you, pierce through your armor, and deal you a hefty blow.
that's a
And then
nice
this
damage.
goblin is gonna be like, no! And he's gonna run. It looks like he's running to the south to try to run away from you.
I ripped the bolt out or the arrow out and
Sure.
grit and stop running.
So it is Boone's now.
Okay, doors
I'll
open.
warn them that there's a bugbear just to the right of the doorway.
4,
You
5,
can see
6.
it.
This is as far as I can get. I will. Well, we're gonna kill them all anyway. So
Sorry, Matt.
I will
Happens.
shift my double-bladed scimitar to my left hand and draw my boomerang.
Sure. Okay.
I'm
The
gonna
boomerang comes
whip
out.
my boomerang. I'm gonna whip the boomerang at the guy at the far end. I'm whipping it. Oh, a 9.
Oh
You know
no!
what, does it come back though? I feel like it comes back.
I feel like you have enough room. Yeah, you've got basically like a 15 width on you, so it goes, and he basically ducks it, and it comes back.
Nice.
So you're able to snatch it out of the air.
What can I do with my bonus action? Dash and get your hide. Okay, I will. Oh my, why? My sheet is too big.
It's too big.
I can't interact with it. Please, you fucker. Okay, well, my turn's over. I don't have to reload roll 20.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm just gonna hold there, fucking boomerang until we the scimitar ready to go.
Sure. Sounds good. So, Matashtai, you're up next.
Okay. I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 45, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
Mm,
60.
this is gonna be this.
I see there's a door here, huh?
Matashtai, what's your passive perception?
Let me double check just to make sure, but it's pretty good. I think 16? Yeah, 16.
So, real quick, as you're passing right here, right before
Uh-huh.
you head down this hall, you hear the pitter patter of feet to the south.
Oh, then I do not keep running.
Yeah. Feel free to put yourself back there.
Like,
Okay.
like south or south?
South.
Okay.
You hear the pitter patter of feet to the south.
Question.
Yeah.
When I hold my action to make an attack, do I only get the one? I don't know how that works. Like if like a group comes around the corner, do I still only get to shoot once?
Yes. You are
Okay.
holding an action to do a thing. You're not holding an attack action. You're
Okay.
holding an action, right? That's right, right? You're holding an action to
I
make
know
an
that
attack.
you're
Or do you
holding
hold an
that.
attack action. Yeah? You hold a full round of attacks?
I have always
Yeah.
read it as an attack action.
Sure. Yeah.
So
well,
whatever your attack action is,
we
you
will
get.
we will go with that, and I'll verify for next time.
Okay. Well then I'm going to hold my bow
Sure.
ready. Let me check it and see if Kensai lasts. If I do this.
If you bonus action it,
yeah.
if it lasts until doesn't it say like attacks until the end of your next turn, or until
You
the end
retain
of
this
your turn?
benefit until the end of the current turn. So no, it would not last until I get to attack.
Yeah, no, it would not.
So I then shall waste a key point, not waste. Yeah, we're gonna err on the side of caution. I'm going to spend a key point and take patient defense, and hold my action to shoot any goblins rushing us from the south,
Sure.
or
Okay.
any enemies rushing us from.
Anything hostile you see coming out of the south. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ezra, you're up.
And then I'm gonna shout out to Ezra that I hear feet coming from the south,
You shout that out.
and I tell him to get in this tunnel to my left.
Okay.
That changes everything I was about to do, but okay.
I mean, you don't have to.
Nope, you told me to do it, I do it.
Hey, stuff happens.
Trying to help you from get shot with arrows.
I appreciate it.
So Ezra, you heed Matashtai's warning. Come rounding that corner, right? You see ashes and bones in the distance ahead of you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold an action in case a gobbo is on the other side of the door or comes within sight to chill touch.
Okay. That guy does that. This one does these. That'll happen. And then well, you see a bugbear, and bugbear yells in goblinoid, "No!" And he closes the gap with bones and brings up a morning star, and he's going to attempt to just clobber bones.
Commence the clobbering.
So clobbering time. Morning star. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And those
For-
hit hard too, don't they?
10 damage.
Yep, 2d8. All right.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. Okay, so you are able to see the blow coming in time. No, you're not going to dodge it, but you're able to just like bend your shoulder into the blow, right, to help throw off some of the impact. And this bugbear just goes, "Rah! Go! And go happens. Matashtai, a goblin, rounds the corner, comes, runs out with a short bow, sees you, and your
Twang,
action
I
is
missed
triggered.
horribly.
Roll me that confirm. Give me a 1d20. Don't break your bowstring. You're fine. Yeah, you're suddenly, like, even in anticipation, right? The sudden blur that appears before you and screeches, right, surprises you. You shift just slightly, and the arrow streaks along the wall, clatters off. Okay, you do
That was
have
a
a second
warning!
attack.
Retreat.
I mean, you can go that route if you'd like, or you can shoot him
No.
a second time.
Like the
Ooh.
Celestials in the Monday campaign. Hey,
He
get out of the
survives
way.
with an HP.
Yeah,
Go
he
away.
does survive, right? You like take him in the shoulder, and he's just like and he is going
Run away!
to, actually, no, he's got a bunch of friends behind him, so he's feeling confident at the moment. So he will take this opportunity since you have fired off at him. He
Bold
will
strategy. Cotton.
unleash his arrow. Oop, that was not public, so I'm gonna re-roll that one. It was a 17, so I'm gonna re-roll the 21.
Better.
So either
Why
one would
not?
have hit you, but this one actually did 5 damage, whereas the other one did 7
He has
damage.
disadvantage.
Does he have disadvantage?
I'm patient defense.
Oh, okay. So 17. Well, I mean, I'll re-roll the second one. So,
I was gonna say, well, yeah, that does still hit.
so it's irrelevant though. So that one is a miss. Okay. So we
Yeah, let's-
are
Take him prisoner and force him into the poop lake.
on to
figure out
this
what's in
one.
there.
Probably really wouldn't bug them that
Just
bad.
throw them in one by one. Nope, that one didn't. Okay, that one
So
didn't survive either.
another
Oh, God.
one comes dashing out of this southern tunnel, and is going to fire off a shot at you at disadvantage. No.
Confirm that
20.
nat one.
Nope. He's fine. Does not confirm the critical fail. Another one comes bounding down, and this one will actually close the distance just a tad. And he will fire off a shot at disadvantage. That is a 15. Still a miss. Okay, so Greeks will yell his battle cry, and then Greek will yell. He'll go,
Greeks and Greeks.
Gerdic, get him! Yeah! Just kind of like cheering the bugbear on. And this is the one that just ducked the boomerang, right? So it will actually, feeling kind of brave. Its big bugbear ally is in combat. So feeling kind of brave, this goblin is going to... oh, no, he's not. He's just going to try to shoot one of you with an arrow. So he's going to shoot at Bones with an arrow. Ooh, no, sir. Try to
Man,
confirm.
I mean, I'm really liking your rolls tonight.
It's suddenly turned, right? Okay, so that one scatters off, does nothing. Ashes, it's your turn.
Matches. Well, Dark Soul style, roll around the boss.
Roll around the boss.
So stupid.
That's so dumb. Okay, so you close behind the bugbear, flanking it, which is necessary because this guy is a much more formidable fighter than the goblins. Fortunately, a 16 is just barely able to get past his guard.
Yeah, I see for bugbear.
Okay, so the 16 does hit.
Okay.
And you slash him right across the back. It's a pretty harsh wound. 12,
Well, that's
however, though,
just
right? He's
super
at the ready,
unfortunate.
right? You get him once, but then he takes he's got this Morning Star, right? This gnarly bit of rusted metal that you're pretty sure you're gonna get tetanus from if you get hit with, and he just kind of like bashes your blade away the second time.
I will Dark Souls roll away down the hallway. I'm just
And he
kidding.
looks at you right with these big yellow, like half rotted teeth, and just snarls. And
I will
then
snarl the fuck back.
Are you a
And
werewolf or not?
I am not a werewolf.
nope, he's not a werewolf. And out of the darkness to the south appears
Great.
another goblin, and this one's also going to shoot at you, Ashes.
Cool.
Now
Let's
that
do it.
you're engaged with its bugbear boss, he's going to take the opportunity to be like, "Ah! Kill, kill!" That's an 8.
Dark Souls roll.
Oh no. Okay, so that's
Kill.
kill, kill. This goblin though, this goblin is going to throw down, seeing an opportunity. This goblin is going to throw down his short bow and close flanking Ashes with his scimitar that he pulls out. So he's going to try to take Ashes with the opportunity.
This will be an advantage.
Yeah, he has advantage. That's a 17. Still misses.
So close.
Just barely able to defend yourself. Oh no. Okay, so this goblin like rushes forward. He goes, "Card will win," and he rushes forward and ching. And then he will use his bonus action to disengage and run the.
Oh,
will.
goblins
The
are
guy in the corner. Nice one, Karn!
He will not remain in order to give his bugbear boss advantage because these are goblins, and let's be real, they don't do that.
I hope when we're Gobbo Squad, we're very supportive of each other in combat.
All right, Bones, you're up.
Alright, so I get advantage, yeah?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we're gonna be
this guy's
high-level
flanked.
Gobbo,
Yep, at the ready.
Alright, that's spin the blade. The blade is a spinning.
Oh, okay.
Neck attack. Where's my snack attack? Hold on. Snack attack. Okay.
The double-bladed scimitar goes snicker snack, and
The boss falls?
Gudurk is left without his head.
Snicker snack.
He is a strong bugbear, but he is not that strong. Okay,
And then
so
I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I look at him, all crazy in the eye,
this goblin wets itself.
and I let out a big cat roar. Like, how?
It responds by going. Ah! Okay, so that
Turn off.
is your turn.
I'll look over Bones. Are we saving one? We keeping one?
We keep
Or none? One or none?
Ashes and Bones, you hear behind you, the door you had passed gets thrown open and slams into the wall next to it, and out from it come more goblins.
Fine, we have Ezra back there, right?
Yeah, you have Ezra back there, who is holding an action to chill touch something. So Ezra, that does trigger. Ooh, unfortunately, it just triggers enough to call attention to yourself. Whoosh, the spectral call swipes through the air, and this goblin turns and goes, "Ah! Ah!" and fires a short bow at you. All right. Oh no! That was a 5 because they don't have advantage. So
Not to be
it's-
confused with. Ah!
So that is actually a critical fail. So let me confirm real quick. Nope, it's fine. So it scatters off, and then this goblin actually ducks back into the room from whence it came.
From whence it
From
came.
whence it came.
It shall remain.
Okay, so give
Keep
me
this whole. Remain
just a
whole once
second.
again.
We're just gonna move the people to the token layer. So you all hear now, right? A great horde of yammering and screeching goblinoids, right?
Fine, we have a schedule.
Hackle up as as they unleash themselves upon you. So
They unleash themselves.
15,
Okay.
15, 20. This one is
We
gonna
are
come around the
goblins
corner.
unchained.
It's gonna look, and then it's going to fire a shot off at Bones, trying to shoot him in the back as he roars at his goblin ally. That is a 6. That's gonna miss.
Goblin ally?
And then it
Well,
ducks,
Bones is a fucking double agent?
it ducks back into the darkness. Another one is
roaring
gonna
at
pop
myself.
out. It's gonna
I'm roaring
see
at them.
Ezra and fire off a shot at Ezra. That is a 21 to hit Ezra. So that's 6 piercing damage as the goblin arrow finds its target, and it too kind of like jumps back into the darkness. Matashtai, another goblin comes out from the tunnel to the south of you, fires a shot off, still at disadvantage.
Okay.
It's a 15. This one sees, he goes, no, too strong! And he ducks back into the tunnel. And then it is your turn, Matashtai.
All right, I'm gonna look over at Ezra and see that he's already been shot from back there.
Already got shot.
And since I can't see Bones and Ashes, I don't know.
Nope.
The best play is here, but we gotta eliminate some threats. So I'm gonna yell to Ezra and say retreat back north if he can.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wade into these goblins down here.
Sounds good.
As I go, I'm gonna drop my bow and pull out.
Yeah. So you just start.
Bakiri.
You say it out to Ezra, then just drop your bow and start running down the hall. Pull out Bakiri, and what are you doing?
As I run past the first one, I want to do like the fucking Achilles jump stab from Troy on the first guy.
Love that one. Love that
hilarious.
one. I think that might be one of my single favorite attacks in movie history.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. Damn.
And-
Jump stab him.
And then there we go.
You
So,
jump
so
stab him.
you skewer a goblin who's just screeching. Like, you take him in the chest, and he's still alive for a moment. He just goes, he looks up at you and goes, ah! Ah! Ah!
Jesus Christ. Which
The
one's the one
pacifist
that?
Matt.
Which one's the initial one that like I hit with the arrow?
That one is the one directly to the south of you now.
The one to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. Then after I jump stab this one, I like to twirl my spear back behind me and then just push out a palm at that guy.
Pop.
Right to the chest.
Yeah. That'll hit. Sure. You just like casually palm his sternum, which cracks into little bitty pieces, and it crumples. This gobbo crumples.
And then I would like to expend a key point.
Sure.
To
Also,
flurry of
now
blows.
that where you are at, right, you can see this hallway further going down, and you see a number of goblins throughout this hall.
Perfect. I'm about to get swarmed.
No,
I wouldn't say swarm.
I don't think you are. I don't think you are. If
So
the
I would like to
geometry works
flurry of
out
blows,
right,
and after like sternum crushing this man, I'd like to whirl an elbow back behind me at this guy
Sure.
on the other side of the hallway.
It yells in Goblin, but you cannot understand it, and Ashes is too far away, and there's too much clatter and noise. This unfortunate Goblin
I want to know what he said.
who has a wonderful thing to say. He has such a great thing to say, but it's just fades into nothingness.
No, please, we can be friends.
we could be lovers.
His name is Tinkle.
Tinkle, no.
Yeah. He's dead. He's dead now. Oh man.
Dead Tinkle.
All right.
Then the bloodlust rising in Matt's eyes,
Oh,
he takes an
God.
additional 5 steps forward.
Oh no.
Never given the chance to surrender, alright?
And I'm gonna use my last attack on this goblin. Ooh, that one's not gonna work.
Oh no! Confirm that critical
Your
for me.
conscience caught up with you.
Can I punch myself?
No, but he could maybe slash at you or something like that. You could
Okay,
you could
yeah.
try to punch at him, and he could slash your hand as you're like doing something.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But that is not a confirmed critical. You are okay. All right. Go down onwards to Ezrah. You're up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ezra is going to step forward.
You step forward and you see looming in the doorway a hulking, brutish figure, and you see it, and it sees you, and it just and it screams out in Goblin, right? And this, Ashes, you are close enough to hear this, and it's loud enough to roar over the din of battle going on around you. You hear, Wargsty!
Ezra's gonna have a moment of stupidity.
Like,
And
oh,
forward.
oh no.
Fireball.
Okay. Yeah.
And
You kind of like dart across the opening of this room, and you see inside several goblins, right? The ones that had consistently retreated, firing off shots at you, and unleash a wave of magical energy. That is going to. Sure. 30-foot cube within range. Each creature in the area must make a wisdom saving throw. Sounds good.
so I think it's only those 3 that are in.
Maybe. Or there might be more in range that you can't see.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm more meant. I don't think Matt is in range. Then I would have to use my careful spellcast. But
yeah, as far as you're aware, Matashtai is not in range.
yeah.
Ooh. All right, let me check something real quick. Is the music not going anymore?
I hear it.
It ended for me.
It's a
Just
little quiet,
It's
but I
just
hear it.
it's at a quiet part. That's what it is. All right, so Ezra, let's do your stuff real quick. We've got a normal roll for the bugbear. That is a success, right? Because you got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bugbear saves it, but the goblins, a fail, and a fail. Okay, so all 3 goblins fail, but the bugbear, he looks back, right? He sees his brethren like go slackjawed, and he goes and in just horribly brutish, broken common, right? He goes, "What you do?"
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm gonna bonus action Tempest myself away.
Okay. So you move yourself a little bit further away. It is that bugbear's turn.
It's okay.
It is still close enough to you, so it's going to charge you, swing its Morning Star, and attempt to smash you to paste with a Wow, that just took it all out of me. I really
That
wanted
takes
to.
the wind out your
I
sails.
really wanted to maybe
I'm sorry,
touch
your
you.
wraith guys.
That would have nearly
Already-
knocked
He
you
wanted to
unconscious.
mollywop Ezra so bad.
He
That
basically
would've
just like
been
swings
bad.
at your head, Ezra, wildly, and you're able to duck the blow, and you just hear the ching sound of metal splaying
boy.
off of rock right behind you. It's terrifying, but he is done. Kick 6 goes, no, kick 6, no, and he tries to. He throws down his short bow, pulls out his scimitar, and slashes at you, Matashtai.
Okay.
That's an
19
11.
now.
That does not work. And then he disengages and runs like. Oh, nope. Sorry. Runs. Nope. Can't do that. I'm trying to right click and it's not wanting to let me. Runs like the Dickens. Disappears in this. You see another room down here, or another doorway, right? Disappears down that doorway.
Gotcha.
Ashes, Bones, and Ezrah. You all hear this. And
That's not good.
Out of the brain pan of the dead bugbear
Yeah.
creeps a little brain doggo.
Oh, thank God that's not me.
and
Fuck.
And the intellect devourer turns to ashes and
No!
goes
He's gonna eat your brain.
and tries to devour that brain. So
No, don't get hit, Ashes. Whatever
Ashes,
you do, do
I
not
need you
get
to
hit.
make a DC 12 intelligence saving throw.
Oh, intelligence? That's my
Intelligence,
strong
you
suit.
say? I'm great at
I'm
this.
just those.
I also am incredibly smart.
You're smart enough. All right, so Ashes, you feel this,
It's
this
not like a
surge,
con save.
right? Attempt to devour your intellect, to assault your mind, but you are able to rebuff it.
Stab it.
Okay. On 12, yes, take a certain amount on a failure. Okay, so because you resist the effect of the Devour Intellect, you take no damage, and you are unaffected by anything else. So real quick, the Intellect Devourer takes over the... Yeah, he takes over the initiative of his previous host. Be right there, and then Gurdurk is dead. Okay, so we go back to some Gobbos, but there are many Gobbos that are dead now. So Roly is dead, Tinkle is dead, and Greeks are dead. Matashtai slaughtered them
I did no such thing.
so rudely. Greek,
Pixar didn't
however,
happen.
is alive, and this is the goblin in front of you, Bones, and it has watched you eviscerate its bugbear boss. And it is going to bonus action to. It's going to basically rush past you. It's going to bonus action to disengage, right? And it's going to run 30 feet and then dash 60 feet the hell away from the
I'm outta here.
infernal killer kitty, right? And then it comes dashing down this hall, Matashtai, and you see it, right? It rounds the corner and it sees you standing there, and it sees this row of dead goblins behind you, and it just goes.
You got the blood halfway up your arms, speckled on your face.
All right, Ashes, we're back to you. There's a little brain dog trying to get you, but
Kill
there's
that brain
also a
dog.
bugbear that is on your sorcerer friend. So
Okay,
what do you
so-
want to do?
Brain dog.
First of all, I'm
Fuck
going,
Always brain dog.
Always brain dog.
I'm going to use a bonus action
Gotcha.
to cast my right, reducing my maximum HP by 5
Uh-oh.
and taking 5.
Getting
Gonna
dangerous.
get them damages.
Oh.
And I'm going to look at this thing square in its
Brain.
brain.
Yeah, it's just, it's got no eyes. It's just like this quivering mass of
And
brain and four legs.
Brain that
18.
bitch.
That is a hit. Yes, definitely.
Oh wow, that damage hurts the soul.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
does.
Yeah. Okay, so it takes 9 damage. That is the thunder. Thunder.
Yeah.
Hear the thunder.
I hate that so much.
Thunder.
Good job, Jake.
Oh, okay. So you connect. There's a spray of viscous fluids, right? And you hear this kind of like in your brain, right? This hum,
Yeah.
like a screech on psychic waves.
Yeah.
But it stands. It is not yet dead.
Fix that.
Fix
Little
that
red light.
real quick.
I'm gonna fix that.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good damage. Come on, good damage. Yeah.
Oh, significantly
That should do
better
it, right?
damage this time around. That is enough to fell the creature. Barely.
But
Just
a smaller brain comes out of that
a
one's head.
smaller brain comes out of this brain. No, you are able to
Roll to
fell-
have your mind slightly
You're able to
devoured.
fell this creature, and you look beyond, right to the other bugbear, and this other bugbear, his eyes darken, and he just goes,
You killed me.
No.
And I
anything
will
else
look
you
up
Definitely
to
got one in
him,
him.
and I will nod, and I'll go, yes! And then I will... It's fine, I can't... It doesn't... I think I will stand
That's
here
funny.
to give Ezra room
good
to
shit.
get away.
sure. Okay.
In fact, here, let's stand right here, so... No, fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna go
And
on.
you will notice
No,
there's a
why-
bunch of
why would you
goblins
do that?
just looking up, going.
Why would you take the flanking spot?
What?
Why would you take the flanking spot?
Because he hates
when
you.
I am
Oh,
when
yeah,
I am
you know what?
next.
The dude is done.
That's a good question. I will remain here.
Okay.
Thank you, Zach, for pointing that out.
Ooh, ooh,
I
I'm gonna
forget
put
you
some-
can like
ooh,
literally run across the
ooh.
entire fucking dungeon in a turn and
I
still
can,
have
yeah.
an action.
All
Yep.
right. This one's gonna go. This one's gonna yell. The equivalent of Bad Kitty and Goblinoid, and shoot an arrow at Bones.
Okay.
God,
Nope.
it's like Bones is
Scared.
impervious all of a sudden. Oh, and that is a confirmed critical. So he is going to. What are my options? He is going to
Accidentally shoot his friend.
He is accidentally going to clip. He's going to wing Card as Card is trying to run away. So Card is going to take 3 damage and go, ah! This! No! And then it is the top of the round. But we are 15 minutes over, and there's still potentially a little ways into this combat. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it here at the top of the round. We will finish this off next time, guys, as you just slaughter the goblins of the Warg's Eye outpost.
Sure did.
we're gonna see where this takes us next time on Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Hope you guys had fun.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I am going to pretty much right at it. I'm gonna close off the stream. We'll see you next time. Peace, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Later, guys.